Happy Wednesday, Goose.
Hey,
Hey, happy, I
what?
guess, I hate the term hump day, but happy hump day.
Yeah. I understand what it means, but like the hump of the wheel or whatever, but it's just
Yeah.
like, just
Ugh.
say Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, can
Like,
we can we get a better phrase for Wednesday, please? Hi
yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
Thank
How
you
about
all for being
midweek?
here.
Happy midweek.
Happy
Yeah,
midweek. I
exactly.
like that better.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, I
Moonbeam
see.
is fine.
There. Oh, okay. Shit, there she goes. She'll be right back. But hi Pix, hi Moonbeam, Weniverse, Joe B, some Polish chick, Anola. Hey Anola, Justice for Spider. Thank you all so much for being here. Some Polish chick, did I say hi already? Hi, Miss Johansson. Great to see you. How is everybody doing this week? Better than Chantal, I'm sure. And oh hey, Tattersall 12. Just Me 91. Hello, welcome. Thanks for being here for I think the third week in a row now. So really appreciate you. And I'm gonna let Goose back in. You know us, we can't go 1 week without a technical problem. Pix,
Did
I
I
did.
touch something? Because I probably touched something. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna blame you. Pix, I did read your email. I haven't had a chance to respond yet. Pix wants to have a pizza throwdown with me. I still maintain that New York pizza is the
Oh,
best pizza in the world. And Pix wants to pizza fight, but I say make peace, eat pizza.
oh, geez. Uh-oh. We're going to have ourselves, that's what we're going to have going on here. It's
Yep.
starting. Oh, there's Joe BC for pie. Anola. Ah, maybe just for spider.
Oh, Just Me.
And
Just Me has a birthday coming up this Saturday. Happy early birthday, Just Me 91.
oh, awesome. Yeah. Hey,
Hell
happy
yeah.
birthday. And
Cutie,
Psycho
Psycho.
Cutie, Polish chick, Miss Johansson. Hi, guys. So, what do we? I want to be able to just start. Hey, Effie Bug.
Hey, Effie.
I want to just be able to start by saying, listen, my last video that I made, I was pissed at Scappa. I think he's a
Mhm.
dick. Okay. The happiness of seeing that his arms are weaker than they were in Kuwait with that
Noodles.
picture of him with his arms extended. It was probably the filters too, I would imagine, probably made him have like long arms. You know what I mean?
I
Because
do
he's
wonder.
got like,
It looks like she superimposed a picture of her over him, but I'm
that's what
not
it
sure if
looks like
she's.
to me
But
too.
I don't know
Like,
if she's actually skilled enough to do that.
because who's holding the camera? Because there's no arm extended. But like
Huh.
the the end of the day is this guy's been fixing foundations,
Hmm.
remodeling bathrooms, and building shit for the last 2 fucking months. Eat shit. There's
Yeah.
no
Don't think
fucking way.
so. Hey,
Dude,
cowboy. Hey, Moonbeam.
hey guys. Oh, cowboy, how you doing? That guy, I will tell you, because I take care of pigs sometimes. I take care of these pigs for people when they
Yes.
go on their vacation. And there's like 15 of them or something. So like
Hmm.
and a bunch of turkeys. So anyways, I got to lift these really heavy buckets to feed them, and like probably 20, 30 buckets every morning to be able to do them. And they're like 40 pounds each, like these big motherfucking buckets, right?
Hmm.
And I do that for 4 or 5 days, and I can feel in my arms that like I even said to my dad the other day, I was like, look at that, Dad. Look at that fucking just I barely been picking up
Ripped.
for 2 days, and I can see my bicep already.
That's
Like,
awesome.
how the fuck is this younger than me man working on foundations and doing all this fucking hardcore shit? And he just literally has no muscle definition whatsoever.
No, it's just
Like
fluffy
his
noodles.
arms have not even a shape to them. They're like flat. They look like somebody rolled over them with a fucking like a rolling pin. They're like memory foam pool noodles. Like they're not even like what how is so I call bullshit on him working hard, number one.
Yep.
And I just want to get it out there because Scatbot drives me fucking insane.
He's the
And
worst. with
He's
his
the worst.
maybe she's been sitting on his arms. Maybe he puts them like over his head and he lays down and she just sits on them and that's how they're so deflated.
Yeah, I think he's just flattened like a like a steamroller in cartoons when they go
Yeah,
over somebody
yeah.
and they kind of float down like a piece of paper.
Yes.
That's him.
I love that. He's like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah,
Uh
exactly.
Thank you, Blondie's. Blondie is awesome. Blondie's always on top of everything. She's such an incredible
Oh,
mom. Thank you
Blondie,
so
there's Blondie.
much.
I'm Mudslicker. Hey guys,
Ray,
sorry
hey
I'm
Ray.
and so what do you okay, let's unpack. I'm not really caught up. I'm always not caught up. Like I literally was driving a tractor like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So like I'm
I
like
try to I and that thank you. That actually reminds me. I just want to say a massive thank you shout out to channels like Piggy. No, I don't think so. Apathetic
mhm.
Facts. Oh my gosh, who am I missing? The clip channels that just condense this nonsense into just a little bite
Yeah,
sized.
barbecue chicken and barbecue chillin'. I
Yes.
still call her barbecue chicken, even
Yeah.
though it's barbecue chillin'. I think they still got both channels, but I think she still has both channels, but I'm not sure. But
Yes.
like so many people use barbecue chillin' stuff right now, and just me or just saying, and all those like
Just
exactly.
saying
Everybody's
that's who
got
I
their
was
favorite
watching.
clip channels, right?
Yes.
There's so
Yeah.
many awesome clip channels, and so thankful because it's mundane, absolute. Like, how the fuck are you living somewhere where there's obvious, like, what are they celebrating? Number one, okay,
Yeah.
so often we mostly live in North America here, and we have a lot worth celebrating. Are we out here blowing off fireworks all the fucking time, like shooting guns?
Yeah,
Like,
I have neighbors that will do fireworks every night just because they're assholes and they want to disrupt shit in my neighborhood. Um Other than that, not a peep. So no, I don't think that's celebratory fireworks. And the
no.
fact that she's trying to delude herself into actually believing it is well, it's Chantal.
Like, and somebody, I think it was Emma Peel, brought it up in my comments somewhere. It's like,
Oh, shout out to Emma.
they that they she said it makes sense because like that mountain that they tried to go up, and they're like, oh, we can't go up now. Ask those army guys or whatever, and they had all of that mountain. I put a thing in my I put a link in my community tab. 6 soldiers got taken out by drones on that mountain that got shut down in
Oh.
Damascus.
You mean the Beverly
The one
Hills
where they got
mountain?
turned around. Yeah.
The Beverly Hills, Montana mountain?
Yeah. Outside
Wow.
Damascus. Yeah. The mountain that's
I watched that
it's
this
not a mountain,
morning.
number one. It looks like a fucking quarry. Like
It just looks like a
you're from
mound of
Canada,
dirt.
dude. You're
Hey,
from
Jimbo
Canada,
Chains.
foodie. Like, I
Thank
literally have a
you.
mountain. I can see a mountain right now. I can
Yeah.
see a mountain right now covered in trees. I can see one right now. And like the Canadian Rockies and stuff, like Banff and Jasper and all of that whole, like the cannon, all that beautiful, like, it's when you drive through the Rockies, it's like it's hard to do. You want to just stop and try to take it in. It's
Hmm.
like it's so much, you're so high up that there's no trees on, it's just rocks. Like it's above the tree line. Like
Yeah.
it's how high it is, right? So you're
Yep.
just like, holy shit. And so then she's calling this a mountain, but yeah, there was something that, and Emma brought it up that maybe a lot of that quote unquote celebratory gunfire might be drones that people
Oh,
are
good
taking
point.
shots at.
Good point.
Because, I mean, I know that Foodie seems to think it all needs to be ground fucking warfare, but it's not, man. It's 2025. Like,
Hmm.
there's going to be surveillance drones. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, probably. I
Yeah.
mean, I would imagine a lot of people are celebratory gunfiring at surveillance drones. They don't
Hmm.
necessarily have to be anything other than that, just surveillance.
Yeah.
So, and how it sounds like she lives quite far away. like from Damascus. Like she keeps like, because didn't he say 5 hours at one point when she?
Oh, yeah, that's something I guess chat would know. I don't, because so I haven't been raw dogging her like I normally do to get clips for videos. I've just been listening to clip channels here and there, so I'm not catching everything. All I saw
Yeah.
was this morning as I was like getting ready to start my day. I watched the little snippet of her calling that mound of dirt a mountain, and I couldn't stop laughing. That was the most ridiculous thing in the world
Oh,
to me.
dude, she said that the fuck it was the Syrian Beverly Hills that they were driving up through.
Yeah. And then she compared it to Montana, which is insane because Montana is actually gorgeous.
And Montana, like
Beverly
what?
Hills, Montana. Is that a new rapper, Effie Bug? Yes, it is. Beverly Hills, Montana.
Oh God. Did you see when Just Me says, yeah, I did. I did. Can I poop first? Like what?
I heard that last night. That was okay. That was real. Then I wasn't just like a
Oh no,
sleeping pill
dude, that was
hallucination.
real.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
real.
Did he
And like,
say the word poop?
oh
Was it
God.
poop? He said, "Could I poop first?"
Yes.
Oh my God. I have to say, I don't know of any other guy who will call shit poop.
I just like you poop, oh, well, poop and pee on you. Oh yeah, that's hot.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, are you trying? If you're trying to be hot, maybe don't say poop and pee. There's got to be poo poos. That's why I made in my little thing that chat bubbles. I love poo poo. Like
It's
that's why that was
ridiculous.
like that. And like, and I don't know, man. It just somebody what did he say? I agree. It sounds like or where was it? Oh, Lorianne, I never knew of a country so bad off and poor at people having so many celebrations.
That's
Exactly.
right. And
And
hi,
it's hard to
Lorianne.
celebrate every single night.
Yep.
Like, you know, seriously, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? But,
I I think I don't know. I saw this giant styrofoam plate of food she was eating, and I wouldn't be surprised if we mistake her farts for gunshots because I don't know how that goes through her body without her just letting it all rip.
dude, like,
That was gross. That was really, really gross.
and she's talking about like okay, I, when I talk about her and like the how annoying she is, I talk about like North American culture because I kind of
Hmm.
just am like all of North America. I don't give a fuck about wherever. All of North America has like just a like that's it's, the culture is that right like
Yep.
it's just Canada and the States and stuff just known for things like diversity and like that in Canada particularly because I'm Canadian. That's the only kind of understanding I'm gonna have
Hmm.
is that like politeness, like those kinds of things are stereotypical things. How we say we're sorry, how we're polite, we open doors for people,
Yeah.
we're hospitable, we're like, it's to the point where it's a joke. Like people
Yes.
make fun of how nice we are. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like, we play hockey and chirp and fucking our dicks. Like, like at the same time. But dicks is different than dick, but still
Yeah.
she talks about like what is white culture like when she says like can you ever sound more racist all the time like do you think that Eastern Europe and Scandinavia are all the same as Canada? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? And
Yeah.
even there's diversity, you idiot. Like your culture is understanding and diversity and politeness and those kinds of things. That's your culture. That's like North America, first world, quote unquote, kind of stuff. Like,
Hmm.
what are you talking about? What's my culture, white culture? And then she says things like, oh, in Canada, that wouldn't be a big deal. In Canada, that wouldn't be a good deal. Dude, you better not start coming more west because I think as it gets out here, it's a bit more Wild West and it's going to be a little bit more like your manners do matter. Saying please and thank you does matter. Knowing
Hmm.
how to use a fork and a knife and not eat like, I mean, I don't even want to say a barn animal because my horses eat with their mouth closed. So, like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, oh, please never come back to North America. But she sure sounds like she's trying.
Yeah, I see that her little delusion is cracking a bit, and again, I still don't understand. You and I have talked about this, but I don't understand why she actually went back to Syria when she was in Qatar and so close to the airport that she could have easily gotten a taxi there. Probably the hotel would have provided it for her, and she could have just fucked off back to Canada, and she could be enjoying for the very first time, Canadian fall. But she chose to go back.
Yeah, right. And she chose to go back. But
Yes.
I mean, I think we all know why. Because Scatbot there has got game.
I was just gonna, as Suzanne says, she worries that he's with somebody, which to me is
Yeah.
insane because you'd have to be dumber than Chantal, and I could only maybe think of two other
Uh,
people who are dumber than Chantal, and
But the thing
she lives
is,
with one of them.
that's true. It's true. But in Syria, like, all of that doesn't matter. Like, oh, he has water, he has a house, he has a family that can feed me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
there's more kind of survival reasons for him to be quote unquote baller in Syria. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Yep.
But they don't, he's the guy who apparently is all pro Syria, but when there came to actually fighting for it, he's in Kuwait jerking his fucking tic tac, right?
Yeah.
Where were you when Syria needed you, when your family needed you, when all these people needed you to be there to be able to help protect them? And then now you roll in like some soft fucking little lint baller. Like,
Yep.
no, like, but for that, and Syrian women are, I mean, you see pictures of they're beautiful, like, beautiful
Middle
women in the
Eastern
Middle
women
East.
in general are super
Middle
beautiful.
Eastern women, exactly, gorgeous, right? And she's even said it herself when she was sitting in that car. She was talking about how beautiful Syrian women are,
Hmm.
and you're like, yeah, dude, and your chewed up little tic tac is fucking baller there.
Yep.
He can speak the language you can't. You're constantly being translated for. Oh, I feel inadequate. You should. You should feel shame, you idiot, because you're
Hmm.
41 years old and you're completely fucking useless.
That's right.
Like, it's unbelievable that we're supposed to be sitting here patting her ass for what? Washing the floor, doing the dishes, and fucking doing some laundry. Welcome to what
Speaking
we
of,
do
yeah,
all
but
the time and everything else.
speaking of doing her laundry, Goose, she's been wearing the same outfit for like the past 5 days. So what laundry is being done? I saw someone say that she's like a cartoon character that she just wears the same outfit every day, and it's true.
Yeah, and she probably is Donald Duck in it most of the time.
Oh, oh, why would you do that to
What?
me right
What
now?
do you said cartoon?
True, it is my own fault. I just want to say a quick hi to everyone who's come in recently. Hello, hey Indy. Suzanne says pasta correctly. I love that.
Hey, Jimbo.
Um, Jimbo James, Indy Gardner. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny hooker. I love your name so much.
This is such
Uh,
a great name.
yeah, it really is. And Pix keeps trying to have a go at me in chat about New York pizza not being the best. But honestly, Pix, come to Brooklyn and I'll take you to my favorite places. And I know you've had pizza in many different countries and places, but I feel like nothing is as good as Brooklyn. Oh, James Brightman, hi! Thank you for being here. I love James.
Hey,
If you want to see like a
it's
really sweet,
Shart Simpson.
genuine Sharks and Sin. James has such a great channel. His vibe is just so pleasant and wonderful. We love you,
Absolutely.
James, so much, and I'm so proud of your journey. I still follow you, and I love it. Oh hell no! Thank you for being here, Heidi. Thank you for being here.
Heidi, Mudslicker Help. Yeah, exactly. James, I've been watching your videos too. It's like they're great. Super. It's like, it's nice to not have, like, not see problematic people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I was just gonna
no
say James is like the
problematic
least
nappy.
problematic person on the entirety of YouTube. James, you are a true
Yeah.
delight. Alabama
Absolutely.
chapstick is on fire lately, says Suzanne. She is. Alabama
Oh,
is
totally.
a really sweet, wonderful person, and she's becoming a good friend to both of us. So, yeah, please
Yeah,
check her out if you haven't already.
absolutely. So
Girl, please
good.
is here. Hi, girl, please. Thanks for being
Hey,
here.
girl, how you doing? Girl, please. Gave me a shout out in the end of her last video. Going, Goose Chuck, you're jealous, aren't you? Fucking going up that mountain. And I was like, yes, girl, please. I'm so jealous. Oh my God, I'm so blinded by my jealous. It was,
Hey, Lucy
yeah,
Jane.
because here's like, girl, please, living in Jamaica, right? Like, she shows some of the landscape there, and you're like, really? And like, I'm sitting on Vancouver Island, like literally looking at a mountain right now as I speak, and it's got trees on it and shit, and oaks and fucking there's eagles flying around. Yep, totally wish I was at the fucking Syrian fucking Beverly Hills. What?
Yeah, that's
What?
Beverly Hills, Montana, new rapper. Check him out. Or her
Yeah,
out. I don't know.
Beverly Hills, Montana. So crazy. And girl,
This
please, if you're another channel to worth checking out if you haven't already. I'm sure everybody here already
Absolutely. Like
has.
Suzanne
So
says,
funny.
this feels like a family reunion. Every Wednesday it does. It just feels like family coming together. We're sipping tea, we're maybe indulging in either edibles or smokables, not cigarettes. But we always have a good time when we're here with chat. So thank you all for being here.
Oh,
It's what I look
absolutely.
forward to.
Absolutely. It's so great. So many awesome people in here.
Truly
And
wonderful people.
Syrian
Mudslicker's here.
Billy
Hey
are jumping
Mudslicker.
on sand, right? Like unbelievable. Like I just the it girl, please, you Anola's a salty bully that talks about Justin Spider all the time.
Oh
She's
no.
every morning I get, you know what? Maybe today you can be nice to Spider. That's what I get for a text in the morning. Maybe
Well,
today you can be nice to Spider. And I'm like,
I
why?
appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I think it's as an advocate for Spider myself. I love that.
Oh, just yeah. I'll just
Ray's day
tell
to
you.
day vlogs. Thank
He's
you.
taking
We're
it all to his head. He's taking it to his head. Every
good.
time something goes wrong, he's like, hashtag justice for Spider. And you're like, I say it out loud now. I say it out loud now. Like
I
people
love it.
that
Oh,
don't even know what it means.
Goose, I love this. Effie Bug says Hamo has a new job. He sidelines as Beverly Hills, Montana. That's so
Oh
good.
my god. Okay. Oh, maybe Hamo will come back and maybe he'll well see if I can figure out how to make him super hip hop in Montana with like Beverly Hills.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll be
I'll fit him with a new wardrobe. Don't even worry about it. Like I've got it. I've
yeah.
got it covered. I'm already
So
conjuring
good.
up pink cowboy hats and fringe.
Yeah, exactly. The is Rose Thorn here? Did I miss her
Rosethorn
coming in?
is here. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
we
awesome.
have an amazing group of people who are here and some truly incredible reactors. Thank you. Like again, James Brightman, if you don't know James, you should know James. He is just like the sweetest person.
Oh, absolutely. And look, Enola, we at the International Movement for Justice for Spider. See what I deal with?
I love it.
You see what?
Let's go beyond international. Let's make it universal movement for justice for Spider.
Well, it is because lots of times in the middle of the night, if I'm doing an insomniac flip or something,
Yep.
other side of the world. Now,
Love
just the
it.
justice for spiders, and it's like, and I say that too, no, all the time. I'm like, by the way, every time zone says it now. Thank you,
Hell yeah. Hey, Mama Mitchell. Well, everywhere loves Spider, and
Starburst.
everyone loves Spider, and Spider is just a truly magical, derpy creature. He's the best.
Yes, that's exact, and cartel criminal, but
Well,
that
no one's perfect.
he's, yeah, he's an overlord. He's a
He
very
he
demanding
is.
overlord.
Cowboy Dog,
But
you make a
when it,
great point as always. We know this lifestyle won't last long. Syria didn't
that's right,
fix the dark triad.
exactly.
Absolutely.
That's
Because
exactly what I
no
was.
matter where Chantal goes, she's still stuck with herself.
Yeah. And she's been saying, like, when you say that being Miriam is a face that you put on, it's like, no shit, duh.
Hmm.
We cosplay confirmed. Like, what the fuck? Like, we've all seen it from the second you put that fucking Jon Snow photo negative thing on your shoulder.
Oh, the Jon Snow
Like,
bath mat. Yeah.
yeah, exact bath mat. That's it. Yeah, like what the we also we said from the mid. You didn't even fucking talk to the dude for a week before we're like, you are not going to make it.
Hmm.
And she's and for and then she's like, oh well, you know, in Kuwait I was lazy about it and whatever. It's because nobody came over. You didn't want it. You don't want. You're not social because you don't want people to come into your house because your house is always fucking gross. And
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, just a little bit to Chantal, like I would lose my mind too if I had people knocking at my door constantly. That's just, but again, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. She is actively putting herself in the situation, and
she's aware of it.
she's aware of it, and she's rejecting his family and his close friends. That's unacceptable. I remember
Yeah.
when I went to Canada for the first time, I was with my family in Montreal, and we had family coming out of the woodwork because, oh, the New Yorkers are here. Let's go. So every day was constant. And it's just something you have to put up with and be polite about. I was very happy when I got to go home, though, because my social battery drained, even at a young age. But again, Chantal, this is what you signed up for. And you
Well,
keep going
and
back.
you chose it and you went back to it. You went
Yeah,
to Qatar to get away from it. You didn't even stay the full time because you're worried about your fucking dude finding somebody to see you fuck off back home. And
that's
like,
right.
and she calls it home. Well, then if you keep calling it home, and then where are you living? And like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't have a home, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He has a home. You don't have a home. You even say that yourself, right? But at the end of the day, she could have left from Qatar. She said she didn't like all the people being there. She didn't like it. She talked openly about not liking to see the kid, all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went back.
She went back.
And then now it's like, oh, it's a huge, dude, it's always going to be a problem. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like if you have to get up in the morning and think that doing laundry and washing the floors and fucking doing all that kind of stuff, and that's the only fucking thing you do, what are you going to do for the next 22 hours of the day? Like, what the fuck are you
Right.
talking about?
Right.
Like, what she's just wants to be this entitled, lazy piece of shit. And the thing that pisses me off is that she calls it Western culture. She calls it like that her lazy entitled bullshitness. She hears gunfire and goes, hang on, grabs the phone to check on fucking Scatbot because he's bringing the chicken home.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where's my chicken? Dude, like, and then she's like, oh well, Syria's not exactly like, I don't really want to go do things. It's not like, I don't want to call it dangerous. It's fucking dangerous.
It's
It's
dangerous.
dangerous.
There's an
Like,
ongoing
why
civil
are you
war.
lying to yourself all the time
Yeah.
about everything?
About at that, and that's what has always perplexed me about Chantal. Is like, at first when I first started watching, I'm like, does she believe the lies she's spewing? And now I genuinely still don't know. Is she deluding herself into thinking that whatever she says is reality?
Unbelievable. I don't know what it is. I think she just is. She talks herself into this state where she thinks she's like the main character in a movie. Because she watches so many movies, everything that she says has basically just been filtered through a movie filter or whatever. Like, so
Hmm.
that she can add spice to it. Because other than that, we know she's sitting on her ass, sharting herself, and like eating and staring at TikTok if she can.
And
That's what
no
she's doing.
longer sitting up to eat. She is full on Jabba the Hutt eating her food. It's wild.
It's crazy. And like then it's like and then oh yeah, girl, please, her 50 drawers are probably moldy because she's too lazy and too tired to hang them out in the sun. Not exactly. And she talks about like, oh, I kind of sometimes I put them on damp or whatever. It's like, dude, you
Ew.
know that there's clothes racks too, right? Like you can, you know, those like those wood things that you unfold and then you hang
Yes.
laundry. Why
Yes.
don't you have your underwear on those? She talks about, oh, well, she's got her unmentionables. It's like, dude,
Oh my.
they're not unmentionables. They're jib sales.
Yeah.
Okay, these are people are like, why is she hanging tarps? Oh, those are her clothes.
When I was in England, we use the wood thing sometimes because, and no offense to my English friends, I know James, you're still in here, but putting clothes in the dryer in England is the biggest pain in the ass in the world, and it takes like four hours just to have like one cycle dry. So we would hang things up.
Yeah,
There are so
yeah,
many options, Chantal. Just stop
dude.
being lazy.
We with the living out in the woods to go to that you have like hanging racks above your wood stove to be able to dry your laundry lots of times.
Yeah,
Because it gets so smoking hot and so dry with wood stoves that you can literally dry laundry in like fucking probably less time than a fucking dryer does.
absolutely.
Like it's like, and there's just it's so many different options. But like, yeah, exactly. I can't hang up laundry. Like it's unbelievable. If she says culture one more time, Pix, I
Yeah.
totally understand.
Girl, please said the same thing if she says culture one more time.
Oh, the only culture she knows is whatever's grown in those folds. That's the only culture she has. That's the only culture she's growing cultures. That's the only thing that
That,
she knows about
yes,
culture.
cheese culture is the only culture she knows.
Because cultured would say that you're part of the culture. Like that, I don't know, being able to use a knife and a fork and
Yeah,
not speak with
like
your mouth
etiquette.
open. Etiquette is part of culture too, right?
Yes.
So like she's the most uncultured person to be able to talk about culture. Like
Hmm.
what, and then to be excused of culture. Oh well, him being a dick is part of his culture. What? And then everything's the nicest and the most creamiest and freshest and friendly than ever.
Yep.
And then but him being a dick to me is part of his culture.
Hmm.
What? Like, and then what's your culture? Like, that's what I was talking about in that video when I was like, dude, remember where you come from. We're saying this shit to you and somebody saying good girl and pinching you, going, oh, yes, I know. Okay, no more drugs, no more drugs. That kind of shit?
And throwing water in your
No.
face,
For a couple of times, right?
depriving you of sleep.
Yeah. Saying you're gonna get locked in your room if you want to sneak out and get food while I'm sleeping. Oh well, there's a lock on your door. I'll lock your door.
Hmm.
And you're like, dude, those kinds of things you excuse as part of his culture, right?
Hmm.
But you forget your own. Oh well, I don't know what is white culture. Fucking disgusting thing to say.
That's a weird
Like,
thing because she went on and on at length before she even met him about her culture as a French Canadian and her relation to
yeah, Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Because
Um,
apparently Napoleon just went by his first name, like Cher. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. The Bonaparte who?
Bonaparte. Yeah, exactly right.
But really, she did talk about her French
Yep.
Canadian culture and like her Italian step grandmother or something like that. And yeah, I don't know why she's forgotten it. Maybe just a mentals issue, to
And
borrow from
Napoleon was Italian.
Chamberlain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I thought her culture was church basement pasta, says Jimbo James. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
And that I think she
and
she
that is.
was trying to make that her culture. Like, yes, I am this trashy Canadian person from Cornwall. And Goose, you had mentioned that even where you are on Vancouver
Yeah,
Island,
yeah.
people still make fun of Cornwall there, and that's like
Oh,
three
dude.
thousand miles away from
Well, dude,
Cornwall.
we're like on the other. We are literally on the island that's the farthest. Like we are really far west, like Pacific Ocean, right there.
Hmm.
And we hear about fucking Cornwall. We have Cornwall jokes. Like,
That's
there's
amazing.
people that still make fun of Cornwall. It's because there was I believe there was a military base there,
Hmm.
and so there a lot of people come back and go, dude, we just came back from Cornwall or whatever. Fucking Cornwall's like Cornwall is known for being just trash, right?
Yeah.
Because most of Canada, I've talked about it before, like maybe not in Eastern Canada, but when you start getting kind of like there's Quebec and then there's going to be Manitoba.
Hmm.
From Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, all the way over is entirely more rural. than anything from kind of Quebec
Yeah.
to like New Brunswick, like that. That whole eastern side has got more people. It is very rural over here. So
Yeah.
when she talks about, Canadian, 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 you haven't even seen your own country.
Right.
You don't represent it in any way, shape, or form. You don't even have clever chirps. You say things like, I don't know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nobody knows what you mean, doughhead.
No one has any
Hey,
idea.
nobody knows what you mean, doughhead.
Nope.
That's the answer. Explain yourself and give yourself some content. But you have no idea what you're talking about, so you just go, know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, she can't even, she's too
Anyways,
lazy to finish a thought. It's too much work.
absolutely.
Suzanne, really good question. Bingo, do you consider yourself white being Italian? I don't really think I'm white. I think I feel the same way you do. Obviously, I look just white, but I have an Italian ethnic look to me. But yeah, I do consider myself white, and also Mediterranean white, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surrounded by fellow Italians. My neighborhood is like it's still majority Italian, so I don't know. I don't think about it too often, but if when I went to England, I was more concerned, just like, oh, there people are going to just see me as this like uncultured American. So I would always make it a point to say like, oh, I'm from New York. I would never say I'm from the States. Like, oh yes, New York City.
Yeah, and then yeah, I guess everybody's this, and then they identify it as New York is considered like everybody in the world knows about New York, right?
Yes.
Like, and
Yeah.
Pix is right here. Pix is right there. Uh, um,
Sorry, I'm
Down
behind on the
east,
chat.
yeah, down east, Quebec, Ontario, out west, and the north. She's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's like. If somebody's talking, you'll be like out west or out east. That's usually what we say. Out east for sure. We'll say, "Oh, out east is so different." It's like, and that's exactly what I mean. Like east is totally different, and then the north isn't very much different. And
Mm-hmm.
like, and then Quebec and Ontario were like that because Quebec wants to be its own thing, anyways, right? So like, it's always
Yes.
kind of been there. And then and Ontario entirely, like those are two, like it's Quebec, Ontario, east, west, north, and that's it. Really is. That's how we describe things. She doesn't know her culture because she's not really Canadian. Like in the same way that I wouldn't call ALR or Glitter and Lasers or Quirky Love Rose American. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I wouldn't say, oh, that's a typical American. Absolutely not. Right. In the same way, I hope that people see that Foodie is by no means Canadian. She uses the fact that it's on her stamped on her registration papers because she was calved out here. But that she just uses it for the fact that, well, I'm Canadian, I can do whatever I want.
Right.
And that is something that just is so not Canadian of her. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should be a lot more humble, and you should be a lot more yes or no, ma'ams, as well. Like
Have we
if
ever seen
you're
Chantal acting humble? Genuinely.
never, no, and I've
No.
never seen her even act Canadian, to be honest. Because when she says things like, "Oh well," I always say North American, right? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
really why. But she wants to define herself as Canadian. Well, I am, and I've been around 10 years longer, so I've got
Mm-hmm.
been blinking 10 years longer than she has. The one thing that we are known, and I've talked about this so many times, the things like Canadian standoffs. I've never seen her open a door for somebody. I've never seen her say please and thank. I never hear her say please and thank you, or have anything nice to say about people who help or serve, like servers. She's
Mm-hmm.
always very rude to. She doesn't understand that, dude, you're that person has 10 times more skills than you do because they have skills. You don't own a single skill. You don't possess a single skill. So you should be a lot more respectful to people that are whether they're working retail, this or that, doesn't matter what it is they're fucking doing. They're helping you. So you have to be nice. You should be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
how you doing? Good afternoon. What's going on? Hope you're doing okay. Well, okay, can I get this or that, or say please, thank you. Open
Yes.
doors for people. You say please and thank you. please and thank you is like inherent in being Canadian. Like
Hmm.
it is just. I mean, I'm talking about Canadian. I am talking about North America, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially like but when I'm talking about being Canadian, because that's how she's identifying. So like as our culture, our heathen hellscape, Western culture of North America, like go down south and don't say please and thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would love to see that actually.
Imagine her showing up somewhere where there's like an actual like there's no she has no idea when she talks about culture. It's like culture is just basically being a representative for wherever it is that you're from. It
Yes.
doesn't matter what color you are, you idiot.
Yeah.
White culture? What the fuck is wrong with you? Saying stuff about Syria is racist. There is no Syrian race. It's
Right.
a nationality. So like her saying all of a sudden talking about culture and nationality is like,
Hmm.
where did you pick those words up?
Yes.
So like,
She
you're
must
just
be
sitting there going,
watching some TikToks about culture. I don't really, I have no idea. It's just, it's very ridiculous that she's going on and on about this culture thing. I think she desperately wants people to see her as Arab, I guess. And Chantal, you don't blend. I'm sorry. You're not passing.
you're not, I think she's setting up to go. She can't be Blondie. I agree. She can't be bothered to learn a damn thing. She's the most unteachable human on the planet.
Hmm.
41. 41
Wild.
and wants ass
Wild.
pats for doing laundry. Wants to get something special treat because she washed a floor.
Yeah.
What is happening right now? Like this is
Is
universe
that why
25.
she had that
It's a
styrofoam
behavioral sink is
container?
happening, dude. Pardon me?
No, I know. Is the styrofoam container full of food, was that a reward for her washing the floor?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah, she was
God,
talking.
no, seriously?
Yeah. She's like,
Wow.
why isn't she cooking at home? Like
Yeah,
I've
I
heard her
thought he
say
said that
please
she
and
was going to
drive
be
throughs.
cooking from now on. What happened to that?
Exactly. The hang on behind here.
Yeah, I'm behind too.
When
Sorry,
someone referred
everyone.
to their mom by the first name basis, my mom would have had me swallowing teeth. No shit.
Yep.
And no, I've heard her say please and drive. I think is the tone. Yeah, it's always like, can I please have this? Like it's exactly. It's not like, hey, how you do? Like where I'm from. I mean, I was raised on Vancouver. I was here. I've been here since I was 2. I wasn't born here. I was born uh almost up by Hudson's Bay in uh Manitoba, but like I was raised here. And here, every time you go to a Tim Hortons drive-thru, you hear people going, "Hey, how you doing? You doing good? All right. Well, can may I please get this and that and that and this? Cool, thank you." And like, have a good one. And everybody's like, "Hey, thanks." And how you doing? And everything's very like friendly. Like people are
Mm-hmm.
very friendly. But she's like Enola said, she's always barking. Like,
Yeah.
remember when she got that fucking shashuka or whatever? And she was like,
Oh, that makes me,
bread,
to this
bread,
day, my
bread.
stomach hurts when I think about it.
Oh my God. And then she's like, I'll just
Bread?
laugh really loud.
Bread? Oh, maybe if I laugh, they'll come over and give me bread. Bitch, just get up and ask for it. My
Oh my
God.
God. And then she's sitting there double fist and she's eating with her left hand constantly. Can you imagine what that looks like in Syria?
Yeah. Yet another reason why I can't go to
Unbelievable.
Syria. I hold my fork with, I'm left-handed. So, yeah, perfect excuse to not go to Syria.
Oh my God. I've heard her say yeah, absolutely. She refuses to be taught. Exactly.
Because she thinks she knows everything already.
I guess that Moonbeam makes a good point. I think she's a good example of the difference between raised and just being kept alive through childhood.
Yeah, very, very good point,
Exactly.
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
I can't agree
It's
more.
yeah, it's like it's a just she's like domesticated feral, if that makes sense. She's like convenience feral. Like
Yeah.
she's because she's just completely a result of convenience. And to me, she's like, oh, I don't even. She was talking about making olives or something, and she's like, if they take 3 months, it's like, dude, I blinked 3 months.
Yep.
Like, what are you talking about? And
If she
then she's
can't
like,
have
what am
it
I gonna?
right now, it's not worth it. And that's with
It's not worth it.
everything.
But she'll wait for somebody else to do it all for her and then buy it, right?
Yes.
But but then she's like, what am I gonna do? Take them with me? Well, I don't even know where I'm gonna be. How about making stuff for the people you say you fucking care about?
Leave things behind. Holy
Leave
shit.
things. Holy fuck! You have. I will only make olives if I can eat the olives.
Yeah, that's
Right?
incredibly selfish. I mean, obviously, but
Right.
I can't imagine the all of these wonderful people, family members coming to visit, and then I get not wanting to be social. It's not that I'm antisocial. I'm very introverted. My social battery drains very quickly. So I understand where she's coming from with that. However, they are showing incredible kindness by helping her with her house, her
Yes.
chores,
Absolutely.
making food. It's just give back. Please give back and just show your appreciation for once in your life. Do the right
Can
thing.
you can you just live in fucking reciprocity once? Can
Yes.
you can you understand how like symbiosis works? Can
Yeah.
you like be part of a fucking community at all? And
Hmm.
like and yeah, it must be exhausting for her to be all knowing. No shit, right? Yeah, the Bazaya is all knowing. And like I believe and Cowboy with the homesick Canada bees, it's coming. You know it's coming. It's well, Christmas is coming, fall is coming. She wants
Yeah.
to come here and have her fucking
She
pumpkin
wants
spice
her
lattes.
presents.
Yeah. And like and the Blue Daisy, I was in Superstore yesterday and the lady behind me said she had back problems. Dude, I did the same thing. There was a lady walking a couple of weeks ago. She was walking the same thing. She was really she was wearing like braces on her back and stuff.
Ooh.
And I'm like, what? And I was walking in and I looked, I'm like, holy fuck, nobody's helping her. And like, I actually walked back out around the store and came back and helped her and was like, like you just do that. That's just what you
Mm-hmm.
do. And it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter where you're from in the world, that's what you do. And Canadians, we're almost obliged. Like, we have this like fear of like our grandmas coming back from the grave to like slap us up the back of the head because we didn't help somebody. You know what I mean? We have like this generational
No,
like ah,
absolutely.
and I think it's like that for a lot of cultures. It's just
In
that you know
my
what I mean?
Italian culture, it's the same exact thing.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Exactly, right? She goes, oh, sorry, Goose, she doesn't understand those big words. Yeah, I know. I gotta keep remembering. Because because right?
You know,
Like,
you know,
I
you
don't
know what I
know.
mean? Abs-
Anyways.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I really can't with that kind of bullshit. It's perpetually lazy. She doesn't do anything. I still, and I mention this like every week now, but I don't understand how she lived in Kuwait for 3 years and she had all that time to learn the language, to read the Quran, to actually put her money where her mouth is. And she did nothing but eat and bitch. And then what she's doing in Syria now, she's eating and she's bitching.
And and like that wouldn't have been content. Her learning even Duolingo, right?
That would have been great. I would
Thank,
have been
thank,
so
thank
interested
you,
to see her
Blondie.
crying.
Thank you, Blondie, for doing for shouting
Oh,
out all
thank
these
you,
channels.
Blondie.
That's so awesome. Thank you.
Blondie is
The
amazing. Blondie,
best.
I adore you, and I just yeah, thank you so much. I like Blondie's Twitter too. If you're not following Blondie and you have Twitter or X, I'm sorry, whatever the fuck they're calling it, check her out there. Same thing with stuff Kay said. And I genuinely have to thank Just Breezin because she's been catching me up with her clips on Twitter of what's been going on in Shantopolis lately. So thank you so much to any creator, any reactor who just streamlines Chantal's bullshit and helps us to catch up without having to give her a view. Very appreciated.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So appreciated. Yes, Kelly Witchy. I mean, her mother Dilly does have a lot to answer for, but at the end of the day, she's 41 and she's been on the internet. She can make differences in her life too, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's a point where she has to realize that, like, yeah, okay, mom fucked up, but she loves getting her ass patted so bad that and enabled that that's what she's gonna. Cause I mean, fuck, she was just here with a cat and a fucking apartment, and then what? She's gonna come back again? Like, like, why would you? I'm telling you, my family would be like, nope, I can figure it out. Like,
Yep.
they wouldn't. They'd be like, yeah, you will make sure that you know that you don't pass away from
Yeah.
starvation, but that's about it. You know
The
what I
thing
mean?
is, tough love is still love. And I don't think
Yes.
Chantal's mother ever understood that.
Yeah. As I and
And I don't
that's
want to talk shit about her family. Like I always say, I'm not going there. But clearly, the way she is now is a result of how she was raised or not
absolutely
raised.
not raised. She was not raised. Like, and then just be like, saving cowboy dog. Can you burp louder next time? It's fucking riveting combo. Like, exactly. And if she was smart, she'd make tons of money again. The thing is, cowboy dog has said this. This is like cowboy. It's like she's trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice. She's trying to make those 20K paychecks again.
Yeah.
It's even if she comes back to Canada, tears off the job, starts smoking weed and fucking swearing and sharting and shit, but just doing it with pants on instead of Donald ducking it all the time.
Hmm.
The is that it's going to be a surge in views and then gone again because she's still going to have nothing to
She
say.
can't maintain that
She
the
can't
interest.
maintain those numbers, and
Yeah.
COVID was her friend.
Yes.
That boost in views and that boost in stuff that she could have carried and that she was smart. And I mean, one of the main reasons I stopped going in her chats during COVID was because you're like, dude, this money is windfall. You have to be smart with it. And
Yeah.
you were instantly blocked if you were going to tell her how to spend her money. And
Yeah.
then and there were haters, right? Like, we're instantly haters for being like, hey man, you better start being smart because this is some life-changing shit.
Yep.
If I got 20K a month off ad revenue or super chats or whatever the fuck it is that she gets it through for 3 months, my life would be entirely different. It would
Of
be
course.
180 degrees different than it is right now. And she has nothing to show for it. She painted herself into that fucking corner. These are her choices. She exploited a special needs child. She did all these. She's doing these things at willful ignorance, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
I will
welcome
never
to it,
forgive her.
bitch.
I'll never forgive
Welcome to
her
it.
for Sasa. And that's part of why I haven't been watching her lately. It's part of the burnout and just knowing that she exploited this innocent child and continues to do so is it's so sickening.
Oh, and it's it shows her character and her saying like Miriam is a character that I play and all that stuff. It's like, we know you're a fake bitch. We
Yeah,
knew it. We've
we
known you're a
know.
fake bitch from the beginning, dude. Like, you're
Yep.
not showing us anything. All of us block ease. We that had to make channels to be able to have our voices heard,
Mm-hmm.
like those loudmouth fuckers like me anyway. Like, like, that's what. And then because we're gonna speak for people who are frustrated with your shit because
Yeah.
we're trying to make sense. Most of us are trying to help her in, or whether it's a tough love way or not. Now I don't care. Now I don't give a fuck.
No.
She's fucking donkey jizz terrible. Okay, like, I can't
Pink
stand
tornado
her.
terrible.
Fucking Scatbot is an absolute fucking degenerate pervert fucking loser.
Yeah.
So, and I don't have to like everybody. I know that there's like, oh, forgive. Why? I don't have to forgive everybody. We don't have to forgive everybody.
No, no.
Nobody's gonna
And not
forgive
everyone
Jeffrey
is
Dahmer. Nobody's
deserving
gonna
of
forgive.
forgiveness. Exactly.
Yeah, not every you have no, and you don't earn you earn respect. Oh well, where I'm from, you give it kind of thing. No, like, you just no, I don't. Not where I'm from. Where
Mm-hmm.
I'm from, you earn it.
Absolutely.
And you earn it by making people feel safe to be able to tell you things that you're not going to fucking yap about. You know damn well she's going to have a falling out with Teardrop pretty quick, it's going to be
I think
happening
I
in,
would say Tracy before Teardrop. I think
yes.
it would. I think Teardrop of all of her Beezers ever. I think Teardrop is the most ass kissy one, and I think Teardrop is gonna actually stick around for the long haul. I had thought that about Annie P, and then Annie P fucked off, and
Yeah.
Chantal can't
Oh, well,
recognize the pattern that she's
look at
the
the
common
trilogy.
denominator.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And look at the trilogy. Like,
Yeah,
like the old uh trilogy was they're not around at all. I think one or two of them are in different names right now that
I
are
agree
back
with
in,
you. I
but
agree.
I think that uh uh when it come overall, like Tracy's already had been falling out, already been publicly humiliated, had her wrench taken away, talking about
That's
fucking
right.
milking tatas, fucking all of that shit. Tracy jumps in and out of people's chats trying to fucking stir some shit, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't want the drama, fucking Tracy, you know." And then like, there's going to be a point where because even in the chat, she's like, "I didn't see your comment, teardrop," kind of thing. Like, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know how you're not seeing it. You should.
Chantal, comment. There's only 4 people in chat that can talk to you. Did you see my comment? Oh my God! Shut the fuck up. Can I ask
And
chat?
Missy
Can I
Moo,
ask
yeah,
everyone's like least favorite and least favorite Beezers? I would love to know.
yeah, absolutely. I would too. Yeah, Missy Moo, girl, please. Oh my God, girl, please. She would. Though I don't. Okay, listen. People that have the reborn baby thing, whatever, I understand them. Like, I understand them, especially for when they use them for like therapy for people with Alzheimer's and stuff. Like, I understand all that. But Missy Moo, it like is Missy Moo in a fucking spark plug. She is. There's something missing in Missy Moo. Like, remember after Marty, how she got all fucking like. Have anybody seen her since Marty?
No, I think her husband banned her from the internet from the Marty incident, and I don't. She's not been back. And rest in peace, Marty. I thought she might have made a comeback after he passed, but no. I guess the
Yeah,
husband is keeping strong about it.
yeah, and I mean, she probably realizes that it's. I mean, when you're gonna be that level of procrastinator and fucking weirdo, you're gonna have nothing but problems anyway. It's probably easier in your life to not be online, right? When you're that problematic. And then like
Absolutely.
Sushi is like, exactly, Joe. Yeah, Joe. Everybody hated Joe.
Oh, Karate Joe was the worst, just because
Yeah,
of the what he did.
what he did, and even but before we knew what he did, he was like weirdly possessive of her.
He tried to control everything she did.
Yeah, and like, and but it doesn't help that he's probably given her money in the background, and they talked obviously in the background,
Hmm.
and that she called her internet husband.
I remember her on stream saying that they have phone sex. That's I wish I could find the clip, but I know she said that.
And I've I don't know, man. Like, there's no way she didn't know all this stuff either, because you'd think that he would have trauma dumped it at some point.
Of
And like,
course, everyone trauma. Well, they try to trauma
yeah,
dump her, Tracy and Teardrop exclusively at this point.
yeah, absolutely. I know.
Ask
S
Jam.
Jam is fucking like, he's going live now a lot, and he has a girlfriend or
Is he? He's really still doing his thing? Wow.
oh yeah, he's got a girlfriend now that jumps on stream and stuff with him, and he was going off about fucking people not speaking English or something like that in
Oh,
Canada, and he was
jeez.
like going full fucking racist. And S Jam was up in her chat. No, it wasn't she in her chat in like Canada when she was back in Canada. Didn't
Sounds
she say, "Oh,
familiar.
S Jam"? She said S Jam once with her. She was in Kuwait or something. It was like a few months ago. I remember her saying that she couldn't believe it was S Jam that
Hmm.
was in the chat. And
Oh,
like,
yes, 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 yes. Absolutely right.
yeah, yeah, and it just oh, girl, please. I know the phone like, no, like, I'm cool with not ever having that image in my head about her and Karate Joe and phones. I don't even want to do it. Oh, Dragon Lord Frodo Mudslicker, that's right. She absolutely hides that she did and always have fun sex with you. Oh God.
Ugh.
I swear that when she does her cameos, that she does racy cameos or food related
Oh, I wouldn't
eater
be
cameos.
surprised.
I think she does.
You think she shows a shoulder, like a naked shoulder?
Oh, dude. I think she probably would. It depends how big your fucking donation was, man. That's
Oh,
exactly. She's for sale. You know
jeez.
she is. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. Nola sent me that. The anime sex was in Orange Queen's chat. She sent me a screenshot.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That's just,
anime sucks. I mean,
and
why is
it's,
he even?
yeah.
Ugh.
I thought he was out of money.
I think, yeah, I thought so too. But who knows? Like, by the sounds of it, he's just a fucking gross, weird, criminal, gross scammer, idiot. Anyways, he probably just find some money just to throw it to be like he's, and like he's fucking. If there's anybody that she should worry about at all, Foodie or
Hmm.
anybody in girl world, it's fucking Anime Sucks. Anime Sucks, it to me is a flashing red danger sign.
Sure.
I think he is not safe and just fucking no. Like for
He's like
Foodie and stuff.
what's Amber's girlfriend's Tommy Salami? He's the
Yeah,
Tommy
Emily.
Salami for Chantal. Yeah, Emily.
Yeah,
Emily.
yeah. And that's I'm getting comes to asking what language you're speaking. Is it how is that pronounced? Patois? Is that how it's pronounced?
Patois.
I
Patois, yeah.
I can understand everything that you say, so I don't understand why people can't. But
Oh,
you know,
Patois is beautiful. I think just
and I and I think your fucking laugh is one of the most infectious laughs ever, girl. Please,
aw.
so fucking makes me laugh every time you laugh. I laugh, and I have to fucking put the video back so I can hear because I fucking been laughing, so I can't hear what I said because I was and like it's like constantly 10. You know, the little 10-second back thing.
Hmm.
I that you like I have to do it back because I was laughing and I couldn't at her laugh and I couldn't hear what she said, so I had to go back again. Like that's what kind of laugh she has.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah,
uh,
Lucy Jane Cruz makes. Hi, Lucy Jane. And I'm not sure if I said hi today, but thank you for always being here. Yeah, Chantal still pretends that YT lover stands for YouTube. It's white.
yeah,
It's white lover. That person is racist as fuck.
oh, dude. So and she just like, but it doesn't. She wants it to be YouTube lover because they're active and they send super chats. Do they not?
I don't even at this point. I don't even like raw dog enough to know
I don't
if
even
she's
I
getting
don't even
money
know
from
this part.
people.
She's not getting as much as she is. And oh well, I mean the gingivitis donkey. Obviously, I think he's a given as as
He's the
fucking
worst. To me, he'll always be the
platform hated
worst.
fucking piece of shit. Dee
Girl,
Dee,
please. No,
like
it's not
all
YouTube
of a
lover.
sudden hasn't said fucking word since most of the time since nobody's responded to her bullshit.
It's
She's
amazing.
all of a sudden silent. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, like I'm so happy because I
She's been
am
muzzled.
genuinely I'm genuinely terrified of her.
Yeah, Chantal really is a reflection of the company she keeps on her channel. Her beezers are all degenerates, just like she is.
Absolutely. And I mean that's so I mean because somebody said that she did one of those little 11 minute the one where that before the internet dropped out or whatever
Hmm.
that she had like I think like 5 or 6 active chatters. And
Wow.
when she talks about I mean this is 108,000 now sub channel went down 1,000 overnight. So obviously Google or whatever found some of those bot subs because she
Hmm.
gains and loses as 1,000 at a time.
Yes, that's right. She's down to 108,000 now.
Yeah. And so out of that to have that many chatters and that kind of stuff, and she talks about everybody else not having a life. Every time you go live, the same fucking 5 doorknobs are in there with you. Every time.
Yes. Yeah, I like
So
that doorknobs.
yeah, so tell me which one of those fucking 5 doorknobs have a life.
Yeah, well, it was definitely not Teardrop. We know that. Um, Tracy is either getting dialysis or is talking about getting dialysis. And I, I don't even know who else talks to Chantal.
I don't even know. I have no idea. Like, I know there's well, she's got oh, she's well, I mean, Tracy and Teardrop are kind of the only main ones, aren't they? I mean, yes, there's other ones, but strawberries and stuff. But like,
I think Strawberries
um,
is a troll. I've always thought that, but maybe I'm wrong.
I
I
think so
think
too.
I do. I feel like really most people that talk to Chantal are trolls. Like my friend Marcus, when he talks to Chantal, he's definitely trolling. Same with
Yeah.
Jimbo James. I think very few people actually like Chantal.
Oh, if you do, you're a fucking complete fucking degenerate.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're just
Sarah.
like her.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Hey,
like,
Sarah. Hey, Blue
hey,
Hoodie. Thanks
blue
for
hoodie.
being here. Teardrop
And
always has a fresh tale of woe.
for,
It's true. It's
uh,
it's amazing. She
she damn,
falls.
yeah.
Her son and husband don't help her up. Her husband eats Doritos from the trash. This woman's life is fat. I wish like a TLC camera crew just followed Teardrop around for
She
even
should
a
have a
day.
channel.
She
She should
should.
have a channel. Just and just like a lazy one, just put like a camera up in the corner of the room and just let it play live stream constantly. People would watch that train wreck immediately.
Oh yeah.
Chantal, I just fell. Bitch, who cares? Exactly. Exactly.
I'll never
Who
forget when
fucking
Teardrop's daughter was
cares?
her pregnant daughter was rushed to the hospital and she was like, "Well, I'm going to stay in Chantal's chat and just type in all caps that my daughter is in the hospital right now. But she's still
Uh,
with you, Chantal. Don't worry. Teardrop is never going to leave you."
yeah, she's gonna be there modding that chat,
That's right.
making sure nobody tells you you're a piece of shit. And Moonbeam, the way that Strawberries went into Pete's chat when Quaidar was falling apart, remember? You need to help her. You need to get her out of there. Oh my god, it was so much.
That
I
was
don't get any
incredible.
idea.
Is,
Oh,
is Pete's up to anything these days? Is he's just still in that little room with his ponies?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
I looked in on him about a month ago or something, but he's just nauseatingly boring and weird. And even though they're quote unquote best friends, they sure don't know much about each other. And
No.
and it's like whatever. Like I just think I'm just happy that all the side characters like and once I truly believe that she's like, oh, everybody says he's gonna leave me, he's gonna leave me, he's gonna leave me. Dude, you chase him down because you know he wants to leave. Okay,
Yes.
like you know he's going to actively find somebody that speaks the language, understands the culture, can cook, can clean, and probably have babies. So like his whole family's there. It's a family home. Do you think that he's
Hmm.
not thinking about family right now? You think he wants to seal all day with you in a fucking room? No.
They're
Like
actively finding a second wife for him to have his children.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I think that she's not gonna he's gonna make it so uncomfortable and say so much dumb shit and kind of like push her out
Hmm.
that she's gonna say like I left because I'm powerful and I'm an independent woman, right? And
Yeah.
and then she's gonna leave, and then she's gonna be like, "But I don't have anything, and you guys need to help me now because I gotta live here and there and wherever." And blah, blah, blah. And she's
Yep.
probably just gonna go from fucking resort to resort after that. You know
I'd
what
love
I
to
mean?
see
Like,
her in Cuba again. I really would.
yeah, or go to
I
like,
want to see the staff bring her a giant cake that's the size of her, and I want her to be so embarrassed.
yeah,
Hey Lisa, thanks for
exactly.
being here.
And she could go to like, and she's always talking about, oh, I don't really want to go home. I don't really want to. I just can't stay in one place. You're like, you didn't move from Cornwall for 39 fucking years.
Right.
So stop talking like this has been your way of life. You literally never left a fucking room in Cornwall. You fucking like, are you kidding me?
She
Like,
fancies herself a world traveler, a cultured woman who knows so much now. She's a Middle Eastern correspondent. She just knows so much.
well, it's just because you're clearly jealous.
I thought that I thought my therapist called you to tell you that calling me jealous just makes me more jealous.
It triggers
Oh,
my jealousy.
my jealousy is so triggered right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
Because
want to wear the same outfit for days on end and smell like mold and just have wet clothes attached to me. And I want to have so much sebum coming out of my forehead that bottle caps just stick to it.
yeah, and you just because you sleep on a mattress that doesn't smell like death and shit, you wish you had a mattress that smelled like death and shit.
Oh my God.
Come on. She talks about the water tanks and stuff, and that to me is just hilarious because I've lived off grid many, many,
Yeah.
many times.
Yes.
And so for me, it's like you're like, dude, that's just part of your fucking day. It's just a little bit more of your day.
That's right.
Like doing what it is. She's like, oh, it's like you didn't go down to the river and bring them up in fucking buckets. You pointed and somebody brought a water truck and put them in the fucking thing. You didn't do shit.
Yeah.
We filled the water tanks. There's no we. What, did you go to the well and bring wooden buckets of water fucking to
It's
fill
funny you
these
say that
tanks?
too, because that's how my dad grew up in Italy. They had to go to the well and fill up buckets of water. That was real
Yeah,
off the grid. They had no electricity. They had no indoor
that's
plumbing.
right.
She
Yeah,
wouldn't last a day.
I know people that still have wells.
Mm-hmm.
But their wells are used. I mean, we have my parents' property. They have wells on. I mean, it's all wells. Like that's what it is. But like the frost free hydrants and stuff now just draw it right up out of the water. What are you fucking do? So what like. Oh, and then she's like, it's 10 times harder here. She said last night. It's like, I thought you said it was different, but not harder and not worse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
10 times harder sounds worse, does it not?
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, if I had to go and do some work and walk outside and go and shovel something, and I knew it was going to be 10 times harder, I wouldn't say, "Oh, that's better." It's different because no, it
It's
sucks. It's
it's like
worse. It
it's
makes it worse.
homeopathy in reverse. She's an idiot.
She's an idiot. So
Oh,
she's like,
Joby.
"Well, no,
Joby,
it's
please don't
different."
speak it into the world.
Oh,
They almost did. If
Joby,
they
what are you doing? Why are
yeah.
you? Yeah, what?
They oh my gosh. I think I remember Goose, I asked you a couple of times if Chantal ever made a good decision in her life, and someone had said it was the abortion. And facts.
You know, I think, but thing is though, sometimes having kids just gives you a reality punch in the face of
It,
humility.
yeah, it didn't for me, so I don't think it would have for Chantal.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. If anything, it would be over just at mom's all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But she never would have had a YouTube channel, so we wouldn't have known.
Very true. Emma Peel, hey, welcome. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I saw a couple people pop in recently. Gilly Witchy, thank you so much. Who else did I miss? Blue Daisy. I hate missing people and I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah,
I
the
get
Queen in
wrapped up
Yellow,
in what we're saying and then yeah, the Queen in
Lynn.
Yellow, thank you.
Yeah, and I just I have a feeling that that punch of reality
Mm-hmm.
would be a different. She would it would have been a completely different trajectory
Yeah.
in her life, right? But I'm just happy that there's even not another one of her being produced by, the lack of raising, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that she would be like, shut the kid up, give them a fucking lollipop, and put them in front of the TV. She
Kind
would
of
be
what I
raising
think.
the same kind of child she is.
Yes. And I have to say, Goose, I think that's how Trisha Paytas is raising her kids. I don't know if I watched Trisha on and off, and I have. She was my first cow. My first cow. Trisha and I are about the same exact age. I think she might be a year older or younger. And I see how she's raising her kids, and it genuinely breaks my heart. Psycho says that she was like Chantal until she got pregnant at 17 and grew up real fast. And that's the
Yeah,
best that you could have done for yourself. And
absolutely.
Chantal would not have the capacity to do that. And we're seeing Trisha not having the capacity to do that. And I truly feel so sorry for her kids. Her kids are beautiful, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, and it's just it's always the vulnerable that are stuck in the crossfire of dumb bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And oh, hey, land designer, you're Lurkin. Nice to see
Oh,
you.
hey, Glenn Designer. Good to see you again.
Got that deadline. You'll make it. Don't worry, you got it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and there's so many great channels in here. Thank you again, Blondie. Like, yeah, Moonbeam, Girl Please. Nola has her art channel.
Yes,
Even
amazing
even
art.
if she does do Justice for Spider, whatever.
Cowboy Dog.
And yeah, and oh yeah, of course, Cowboy Dog's so funny.
James Brightman. I mean, we always have just the best people in our chats, and we thank you tremendously for being here with us.
Yeah, and then Lucy Jane. That's what my mom kind of it. My mom had me 9 days before her 16th birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, in 1974. So like there, and my dad wasn't even. He was. My dad was 17 at the time. So and my parents had to grow up real fast, but they definitely stayed in a mindset they grew up fast when it came to responsibility, but their
Hmm.
mindset stayed very young.
Yeah, because you can't really
And
force your brain to develop. It's just going to do its thing in its own time.
yeah, and it's like you stop being who you were developing to be and start being mom and dad, and it's completely, like it kicks you in the face.
That's
So
right.
there's, I mean, we could what if I mean, if we were gonna be like what ifing or would you rathering, I would be more like not would you rather her being a mom or this and that. I'd be more like would you rather fight a 5 pound bear or a 300 pound rabbit, like
Yeah. Yes.
those kinds of things make more, those are more my mindset for things, because I'm like, I bet you I could fuck up a 5 pound bear.
No doubts.
But they're a fucking bear.
Yeah.
Like even like you see those things I've seen stuff on like guys like that, like dickhead guys that
Hmm.
try to like grab their like they like grab at their girlfriend's cats or whatever, and they get their fucking arms just shredded by cats.
Good.
So fantastic, fantastic. I love
Don't
it. It's like
don't
don't
don't be
fuck
a
with
dick.
cats, man. Don't fuck with cats. Even nature
Don't
says don't fuck with cats.
exactly.
And but a bear, a 5 pound bear, that would be like a 5 pound fuzzy rock stuck to you with claws that are like
For
would like
sure.
go down to your bone.
For
And
sure.
a 300 pound rabbit, that's scarier. That's scary. 300 pound
Absolutely, it
rabbit.
is.
Imagine a rabbit bite from a 300 pound rabbit.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oh, I just
those
want
kinds of
to
things are so much funner, more fun to think about than Pete's and Foodie's weird demon child. Like,
absolutely. I just
like
wanted to
yuck.
mention Girl Please's comment here, Goose. Girl Please said, I watched a video earlier this morning from the channel Ewu with two kids, 7 and 9, hiding out behind someone's house with a loaded gun. I watched this yesterday evening. It's EWU is a great channel if you like true crime stuff. They show interrogation footage and things like that. This video gave me so much anxiety. These two little kids playing with a loaded gun
What?
and the cops trying to get them to put down the gun and they just refused. I was like on edge watching this video.
Oh shit! I did
Yeah.
not. I have no. I've been kind of not like disconnected from the internet from the last few days. Like
Hmm.
I'm
I'll,
on,
I'll
but
send you
I'm
the
not.
link.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Pigs do not fight the rabbit. No shit, right? And
Yeah,
like,
they pulled the
yeah,
trigger at the
that.
cops, but it misfired. It was one of the more insane videos I've seen on the internet.
Well, I can't. I don't even know if I could watch something like that. I would
It's hard.
find
It's a
that so
hard watch.
triggering.
It's
Yeah,
very difficult.
yeah. It was. Emma Hamos kept Goose busy. Yes, it's Hamo.
Hamo
Yeah,
is a rapper now, and his name is Beverly Hills, Montana.
yeah. He's got like a really big cheesy chain that actually has like blinged out cheese on it. Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Oh my God. Heidi said the cops have been to that house 56 times before that. I love that we're all watching true crime stuff just
That's
as a
that's
collective.
before in a year, that's more than once a week.
Yeah, thank you, Blondie shared the link. Thank you so much, Blondie. Really, it's
Oh,
fascinating
thank you.
stuff. And that channel, like I said, is just it's addictive. It's really interesting.
The big homo energy. And I've got rabies shot 17 separate times. 4 of
Ooh,
them were from rabbits.
ooh,
Jesus Christ, Pix. Pix is out there though, like full blown for real doing it, like out there
yeah.
rescuing. And rabbit bites, rodent bites, they just hurt. They like feel like they go right through, like they like their teeth are so long they just go like right through. I've been bit in the web of the hand, like in the like between my thumb and my forefinger, and the
Oh
web of the hand
God, by
by
what?
by rabbits. Yeah,
Ooh,
and a guinea pig and a couple of rats, like pet rats that I was trying to give
yeah,
medicine to that got pissed
yeah.
off. Yeah. And
Oh yeah, my obviously just best wishes to everyone in Minnesota. There was yet another school shooting today in
oh
the
my
United
god.
States, and uh, can we just stop, please?
Yeah. Wow. The Effie bug. I have 3 sweatshirts, different colors that say I like murder shows, comfy clothes, and maybe 3 people. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. True. Oh, and raccoons. I have never been bit by a raccoon, Pix, but I've saved a couple that have been like trapped. And
Aw.
but my automatic reaction is to just cover their heads, like
Hmm.
wrap a towel around them or something, and be like, "You ain't biting me today, Satan!" Like because they can raccoons can mess you up.
Yeah, I
And
have
I
I have
know
a
they can.
raccoon that will occasionally pop up on my deck in the middle of the night because I feed my stray cat colony out there. I didn't realize how big raccoons could be until I saw this guy, and I
Oh
had
yeah,
opened the
they're
window
big.
because but the sliding door rather because I wasn't sure what the hell I was looking at. He started like running toward me, and I just panicked and closed the door because I'm not trying to get rabies from a raccoon. He didn't seem crazy or anything, but I don't think a raccoon should be running up to a human, so I had to close the door.
Yeah, it could be a couple of things. They also do carry rabies, but uh they if they are kind of somewhat conditioned to people feeding them somewhat, they will run up to you. Yeah,
Hmm.
and so there's lots of different things. Oh, you've been bit by a beaver too? I've never been bit by a beaver. The
What do you do to get bit by a beaver? Like, do you have to mess around like with their
Well,
stuff?
she rescues, so she's probably been
Okay.
medicating and stuff like that too, right? Like,
Candace, you're
and
good. You can pop on anytime. Welcome aboard, and these flirps are gonna stay up unless YouTube yanks them down. So no worries.
yeah,
We're just glad to
yeah.
have you here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just on my personal one that I take them down so that people, when they say what they want to say over there, just by the strike happy people that go around on my channel,
Yep.
that's why I pull them down there. And here we just leave them. That's what this whole thing is all about. And Moonbeam, I've been bit by geese so many times.
Are they? I feel like they're not allowed to do that because you are a goose. That
Yeah,
sounds very cannibalistic and terrible.
dude, they like unbelievable. You got bit by a baby praying mantis?
Oh my
Cowboy
gosh.
dog? Really?
I didn't know they I didn't know that they bite.
I mean, oh, well, I mean, I would imagine they would be their little hands. I've been pinched by
Wow.
crabs and stuff. Yeah.
When I was in kindergarten, I was hanging out in the front of my house, and this is embarrassing, but I'm still traumatized by it. A flying ant went up my little kindergarten nose, and I
Oh, I
screamed
bet.
and panicked. And to this day, if I see a flying ant, I mean, if I see any bug, I tend to scream.
I just did that. That's a nuptial flight, so that's a potential queen.
That
And
went up my nose.
yep, I've swallowed them.
Oh my God.
Riding, when you're riding and you're like, especially if you're out galloping or whatever, and you're just breathing or you're talking and opening your mouth and fucking there's bugs all around and fucking I've legit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I can't even count how many bugs I've inhaled, dude. I can't even count it. Like,
So do
But
so
hey,
horse riders
Candace.
not wear anything over their like noses and mouths when they ride?
No, no, no.
Oh
Oh no.
wow.
Yeah, lots of people don't even wear helmets. I do, but
Hmm.
I wear a helmet, but I don't know. Camps, they are. Geese are total dicks. That's why, Goose Chuck is a old dickhead. Like I am a dick, and that's, I think, a very Canadian goose cobra chicken like a lot of the time.
Well, Susanna's willing to buy you Burger King, Goose, if you're that
Okay,
hungry.
Burger King. Did you notice that Teardrop's slowly paying her back with like $2 super chats?
No, that's amazing. How much could that meal have been? Like $6?
Oh yeah, she sent her, like, yeah. That's the extent of those committed beezers get, is like that $5 PayPal meal.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh yeah. The
geese best
Gilly
guard. Yeah,
Ritchie.
geese are
Yeah,
fucking. Not other than you, Goose. Like you're sweet, but I've been chased by Canada geese before. They're terrifying. They're like tanks.
yeah. Oh yeah. And they don't fucking stop. Like
Mm-mm.
most of the places I have, they have geese that are there to kind of watch the chickens and watch the other animals that are around. It's like having a donkey with sheep. If you have a donkey with sheep, that donkey will go up there and fuck up anything, man. Like
Oh,
mules and
really?
donkeys. Oh yeah, fucking a mule will fucking kill a cougar. Like they don't fuck around. Like they are, and donkeys will chase you right down 1,000%. It's like llamas too, like
Yeah.
llamas, yeah, and
You were girl. Please, you were chased by a peacock. That's wild.
yeah, yeah, right. I had a farm I worked at, actually, where Spider was born. They had so many peacocks, and yes, they're beautiful and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but the noise they make is constant. Like,
Oh.
you have to have a big place that has a lot of places for them to kind of go around and be, so that they're not sitting outside the window while
Yeah.
you're eating breakfast yelling at you, because that's exactly what they did there.
Oh my
And they
God.
can, yeah, and they can be some real dicks. But I also walk around with dogs around me all the time. So,
Yeah.
like, peacocks tend to not want to kind of fuck around. They're like, there's two of you, forget it. And they just kind of leave you alone, right? But, like,
Yeah.
yeah, lots of birds
I know that
can.
Mudslicker, I know you're from Jersey. If you've ever been to Allstead Farms, Goose, there's this really nice little farm in Jersey. It's called Allstead Farms, and they have a peacock on premises. And that was like really, I think, the first time I've ever seen one up close. And it just hung out on the roof the entire time. It was pretty chill.
Yeah, we had the ones that she had, but they, granted, a lot of them were raised there. They were raised at that farm, like they were,
Okay.
yeah. They kind of knew the routine and whatever. They kind of followed you around more like chickens. But like when
Hmm.
they wanted, like, if the males got really kind of all hormonal, then definitely you got to get out of the way. And uh, Heidi, the worst bag experience I was, I sat on a bucket and there was yellow jacket nest under that
Oh
bucket and got swarmed
no.
up. Dude, that happened to me when I was a kid. I was playing with, well, it's because of my brother, because he stinks and he's dumb. But like the the
Sorry.
we
The
were
way you said that so nonchalantly.
we were playing we were playing by these bushes, and I we were like, we were probably wrestling or whatever, like nothing big deal, but I fell into the bush, and like we kind of laughed about it because it didn't hurt. It just like, and I was like 5 or 6 or something like that.
Hmm.
And there was a wasp nest inside the bush, and I got completely swarmed, and it was all around my face and my neck.
Oh my God.
I must have got like 15 stings or something like that. Yeah.
Ooh, a good thing you weren't
And
allergic.
yeah, no, well, and back, that would have been like 1970 fucking 9 or 80,
Yeah,
1980.
allergies didn't
So
exist back then.
nobody knew, so mine was
Right.
more like put a cold steak on my face, and I was watching the fucking TV with a steak on my face, and like, given, I didn't even get anti-hit, nothing, just nothing, just
Wow.
like, yeah, pulled out some of the stingers. So yeah, I still can't stand, bugs. Bees I don't mind. Wasps, fuck wasps.
Yeah, I plant flowers for the bees, the honey bees to do their thing, but yeah, wasps are evil shits. I can't stand them. In just in general, I don't like bugs. I'm cool with a firefly, a ladybug. Beyond that, I don't want to see them. I never kill any spiders that are in my house. I let them do their thing to get rid of the other creepy crawlies.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Of spiders and stuff. Yeah. I'm not. We have barn spiders. We have certain spiders that like in spaces where I'm like, no, you can stay there because then the flies that come in here,
Yeah.
they can get
So
taken
then
care of by you and stuff like that,
would
right?
you
Like it's
agree
just
then, Goose? Justice for spider?
justice for spiders.
Justice for spiders of all kinds, horse kinds and little arachnid
Ah!
kinds.
Okay, you caught backed me in a corner with that one. Damn it.
That was the plan
Yes.
all along. I'm working with Enola to get you to say justice for spider in any way that I can.
Like, oh, the sound of cicadas make me nuts. I've never heard those, but I other than
Oh,
on
really?
recordings on
Oh my God.
I've
There,
never.
yeah.
And I can when I hear it, I'm like, dude, that would be like because that they I would imagine that's like all night, isn't it?
Yeah, shit's biblical. I remember there was an outbreak of cicadas. Like, I think they emerge every 17 or something years, one particular species. I remember as a kid, I was walking through the park and it was cicada breakout season, and there were like thousands and thousands of them. And it sounded to me, and I don't know nature well enough growing up in New York City, but it sounded like rattlesnakes all around me. That shit was scary, and they're blind, so they fly into you. And I remember we at the time our dog would eat the ones that fell on the ground. It was just a very gross summer when they emerged. But yeah, so it was very biblical.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, I know like that sound. Like we got grasshoppers and stuff here, and they just sound
Hmm.
nice. And in the spring, the all the frogs, the tree frogs, and all the different types of frogs are all going off in the spring. I love that.
Yeah.
And like like there's just those kind, but we don't have any of that kind of like I don't know, other than like just the mosquitoes that are in your ear kind of thing.
Hmm.
Um, but we don't have any of those kind of sounds here. Sometimes the eagles can get annoying because they're pretty loud when they're doing their breeding. It's pretty constant. You're like,
What kind of
okay, guys,
eagles?
we get it. Like we get it. You guys are horny. Shut up. Like, oh my god. It's but that's about it, really.
I like that though. I don't there's not much I guess wildlife where I live, so I can't tell. Sometimes I think there are maybe frogs when I go outside at night to like bring my garbage out, but I don't know enough of what it sounds like, but it's this very odd sound and it comes from the trees. Do frogs even go into trees?
There
I
are
feel
tree frogs. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and like we have tree frogs all over here. And then what happens certain times of the year around if you have any kind of like an outdoor spigot that like say is underneath a cover of some kind, like say
Hmm.
you cover it up because in the winter they you want to prevent it from freezing or whatever.
Yeah.
You pick those up sometimes because the spigots stay kind of cold and damp. You can open those up and there'll be like fucking 30 little tree frogs hanging out
Wow.
next to that just to stay cool. And so like yeah, it is a temperate rainforest, right? So we've got lots of little critters. We got mink and stoats, like little weasel kind of family guys,
Oh
and
yeah.
we've got lizards. We have some lizards. We have a couple. I just saw a couple lizards when I was taking care of the pigs. We've got newts, salamanders, squirrels, fucking everything. So many kinds of birds and bugs, and it is. The Pacific Northwest is it's a temperate rainforest. Essentially, we've got huge, big ferns that like go above your head. Like a lot of
Hmm.
not just the big fuzzy things. There's a lots of other little things you see all the time.
I like that though. It's nice. It's better than just, dirty pigeons in the street.
Yeah, yeah,
Our
there's a
wildlife
lot of
is just
critters.
like uncaring fucking badass pigeons who get on the subway and then get off at whatever stop. They don't even have to buy a Metro card. They just get on for free.
Yeah,
New York City pigeons are ballsy. They are not afraid of anything. You could step up to one and he just looks at you like, "What?"
I bet. They're gonna be they've been raised in all of that for generations at this point,
Yeah,
so they're just like whatever, man. And
absolutely.
yeah, the old growth forest, that's the mudsucker. That's the one thing that we were worried about during those fires that were in Port Alberni, as the one around Cameron Lake. So, like that picture that I take of the goose with the lake in the background, that's actually Cameron Lake on the way to Port Alberni.
Ooh.
And Cameron Lake was completely smoked right over. You couldn't even see. And there's an old growth Cathedral Grove. There's an old growth forest park there,
Hmm.
um, and that's the fire was all around that. Like it almost
Wow.
took out Cathedral Grove. Yeah, like it's. I mean, it does have a lake all up one side of it, but it was like those kind of the old growth that's never been touched here. Like that's there. It's crazy. Even though when you look, because when you look in, like everybody thinks that old growth is just these big huge trees. It's like no, trees fall down a lot. So like when you're in like wind and weather and rot and disease and things, when trees fall down. So like
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
walk, when you go through the old growth forest, there's a lot of leaf litter and trees and stuff that have hit the ground that's not cleaned up. So like
Hmm.
if that kind of place got on fire, man, that would just never stop burning. Like
Oh yeah.
it's just massive trees that are all laid down and stuff because it's not touched. You're not allowed to walk in there. You're not allowed to touch it. Nothing. You got to walk on the pathways and look, and you can't actually explore around in there. You'll get a fine if you walk even in
Oh
there.
wow.
Yeah, like it's yeah.
Sorry, Miss Johansson. All this talk about creepy crawlies makes me want to rip my clothes off. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's talk about kittens. Kittens
Yeah.
are awesome.
Candace says y'all have ballsy rats in New York too. Oh yeah, our rats don't give a fuck. Pizza rat, true thing.
I bet.
They're tough. They're grown out
That's
of concrete.
and blue daisy's right. Alberta's the biggest landmass in the world that doesn't have rats. A completely rat-free
Oh,
province. Yeah,
how did that happen? That's amazing.
yeah, completely rat-free. Yeah, they have little tiny like. One of the things when I went to work in Alberta, I found absolutely fascinating as somebody from Vancouver Island, because this is an island. I mean, it's been ports of ports on ports on ports on ports forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so like rats are on ships, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so like so there's lots of rats here.
Isn't that how the
And
bubonic plague spread through the rats getting on
yes,
the ships? Okay.
yeah, and the fleas on the rats, yeah, exactly. And
Yes.
the
Yes.
and and Alberta doesn't have that, but they got these little mice. So when I go work in Alberta, the one things I was floored by every time is that all of their grain bins in the barns are open. They have no lids on them.
Oh, wow.
Everybody, you're like, I'm looking, I'm like, you guys have open feed bins? What the fuck is going on here? Don't you have? And they're like, well, why would we have to cover them and uncover them twice a day to do shit? Just leave the tops off. And you're like, holy fuck. And the only thing I ever saw in the couple years, like the few years in the one place I was at, like one tiny little field mouse got stuck in there and was eating an oat. And I just picked him
Oh,
out and let him out. And that was it. I
yeah.
was the only,
I like mice.
here would have been just in an overnight would be fucking gone, covered in
Oh
rat
yeah.
shit. It would be
Oh yeah.
gone. Like
I don't mind a
unbelievable.
mouse. My mom is terrified of mice. I remember she likes to tell this story, and it makes me laugh. When I was we were at our first apartment in Brooklyn. I was maybe a year or two old, and I guess it had rats in it. And my mom told me she counted. She was in the kitchen, and she came into the living room to check on me. I was probably watching Mister Rogers, having a bottle, and she said there were 13 mice in a circle around me. And she said that she screamed and they all jumped up into the air. I have no memory of this. Um, but I feel bad. My God, I'm surprised she didn't faint.
Yeah, no shit. No
Jeez.
shit. My mom would have lost her mind. My mom would have been in there freaking trying to stomp them. My mom hates mice.
I think my
And
mom
like
said she like picked me up and brought me to my grandma's house, which was just like down the street. And she's like, fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah, I can see ya. And
See you later.
yeah, hang on. I missed somebody. Somebody said something here. I'm just gonna,
Is this
I
one,
gotta
Goose?
scroll.
How far from Oak Island are you? Is that the comment?
Oh, the Oak Island is way on the other side. Yeah, it's the other side of Canada. Not no, it's not here. Somebody said something. Oh, I'll find it again maybe at some point. You don't hear birds or see bugs or food. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You don't hear like when Joby
Oh,
said
other
about
than the
when
rooster.
Joby said about the owls. We hear
Yeah.
owls all the time. I actually hear owl fights out here.
Oh
But
no, I didn't know they get into that. I don't know
oh
anything
yeah,
about nature.
males and stuff. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Male anything fights and like and they but yeah, you don't see. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't hear anybody. She talks about oh, there's scorpions. Like, yeah, I don't have to go outside. There's scorpions. You moved to Syria.
What
You
did she
want a
think would
hamster,
be there? Did she not even
dude?
think what wildlife could be there?
Do you know what kind of hamster Howie was?
A Syrian hamster.
He was a fucking Syrian hamster.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to feed hamsters and have hamster, go in your fucking yard, idiot. Like, there's what do
Oh, she's
you
already
what?
scooping up sand from her yard as Julia's litter box, which, they're going to be they're, I'm sure they're all already infested with fleas.
Oh, dude. Oh, I have some theories, but I'm not going to get into those theories right now.
Oh, I
Uh,
think, yeah, I think I would love to talk at length about your theories in a recorded, because you told
yeah,
me and I'm fascinated.
it's gonna take too long. But there when it comes to like the diseases and stuff that are probably even in the sand, because they're just walking out the door and scooping whatever's close.
Yes.
It's probably full of piss of all kinds of animals, fucking bird shit, all kinds of stuff. I can't even
Ugh.
imagine what's in Syrian sand. It's not like it's going to be this pristine sand, like that never gets touched by anything. Like
Hmm.
it's there's, and I don't. I'm gonna. Yeah, she's. How many homeless cats did she fucking kiss on and fucking inhale and fucking handle
I really
and
truly
then
can't
eat with her
imagine.
hands afterward and stuff. She's
Yeah.
got fucking parasites 100%.
I
And
I have my feral cat colony and I would never think to just pick one up and kiss it. That's insane to me.
dude, like unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like she's she's clearly dirty and gross. I mean, I'm I get sweaty and dirty every fucking day. Okay.
Hmm.
But I shower 2 to 3 times a day minimum.
Yeah.
Like and that's only because of because A, it feels gross and I
Hmm.
don't like it, and B, my muscles are always sore, so I bathe a lot for my muscles to feel better.
But the downside
uh,
to you bathing often is you can't stick bottle caps to your head.
dude, that is I was talking to you about that the other day. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I was just driving the tractor, picking up dirt, and like when it's dusty, that you pick up a scoop of dirt with a tractor, and there's wind, that dust is straight on you. Like
Yeah.
that dust just goes straight on you. And when you're sweating, you're just like it's like. I look and I'm like, I'm going to wash this tan off for sure, right? Like
Hmm.
it's so
Yeah.
evenly distributed. It looks like I have a tan, right?
Yes.
And I was saying to her the other day, I was like, I cannot stick a bottle cap to myself, even when I'm completely covered in sweat and dust. I can't. It's like mud, and I can't fucking.
Kitty
I
says
can't
you're
stick.
jealous you're not sticky.
Kitty, you're right. Kitty's called me out. She's
Kitty
called me
called you
out.
out.
I agree. I am often blinded by my raging jealousy. I really need to get a handle on it. Oh, Dr. Big Yo! Oh my God, I need to talk to you again. Oh, it's not about fear of Cro-Magnons. Now it's about jealousy. I need to really talk about
We're
it.
gonna have it. We'll have a therapy session soon, and just remember, you can drive.
I
That's your
can drive,
mantra.
yes.
You can drive.
Yeah, but then we are jealous because I don't I guess because Sweeney doesn't have the
I,
stinky.
Emma. Thank you for putting the skunk with the water right behind it. I'm overjoyed right now.
That that's a well placed emojis right
It's
there.
so
That's what
good.
that is.
I think that's the best emoji placement I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
Girl, please, how are
I'm
you
not gonna
handling
steal that.
scorpions nonchalantly? I think if I saw a scorpion, I would actually pass out.
Oh, dude, and like, girl, please, scorpions hurt a lot more than being attacked by several wasps. I bet.
Oof, I can't
I've never,
imagine.
I've never seen. I know there are some scorpions and stuff, but like, I've never been around any scorpions that weren't pets. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And like, I'm not gonna put my hand in there. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at them through the glass, and I'm gonna get weirded out, and I'm gonna be like, animals are cool, and then I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
But I would never move somewhere. I was talking to my friend about this painting the barn the other day. I'm like, I have feet, like, because I have this like scaffolding set up,
Hmm.
that like to be able to kind of paint and scrape the top part of the barn, and like when you're standing on that top board, you're like 2 stories up. And
Yeah.
so, like, I'm standing on this board 2 stories up, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm getting weirded out. I feel like I need to put my helmet on. Like, I got to get out of here. Like, I've got to get
Yeah,
down.
of course.
So I get down, and I'm like, I don't want to be up in the air because I have feet and I need to be on the ground. I
Hmm.
don't want to be in the middle of the ocean. All you psychopaths that go out in boats in the middle of the ocean,
No,
something's
thank
wrong with
you.
you.
I'm good with my thalassophobia.
Yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm good. No, thank you. I don't have flippers. I don't belong out there.
That's
Like,
right.
and my brain, like, when she's like, oh, it's so hot, 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 it's like, you want to talk about your culture? Yeah, your culture's used to you having seasons and being cold. Like,
Yeah. Well, she's
you
never
know, you're
experienced Canadian fall, Goose. Give her a break.
oh, I guess she's gonna have to head back soon then.
She
Yeah,
should. And
experience
speaking
more.
of culture, the Queen in Yellow asks, "Isn't the no stink gene an Asian population thing? Where exactly in your
Yes.
ancestors?" Yes, it's exclusively, I want to say, Japanese, Korean. I was just watching a video about it the other day. How when tourists go to these Asian countries, the people who live there are kind of like just grossed out by their smell, and it's not, they can't help it because they don't exude this smell.
Yeah,
Oh, and
exactly.
Abby Cat, thank you. It's so good to
Hey,
see you here.
Abby
Thanks
Cat's
for being
here.
here.
Hey, nice to see you,
Ophelia,
Abby.
thank you for being here too. I'm so glad to see everyone here. Thank you.
And
I step in and hear jealousy
Kitty.
and sticky. Oh, you don't even want to know, Ophelia.
I feel you. Kitty, fuck a cruise. Exactly.
Oh, fuck a cruise.
Yeah, jeez, I can't. I'm good.
Yeah.
Lake River, you're not getting me out of. I will turn
Okay.
into a raisin in
I
the. I'll go in that water as soon as I get there, and you're gonna have to drag me out. It's been like that since I was a kid.
wow.
Rivers and lakes, no problem, because I know what's there and I know what's living in it, and I understand that the water's clear. If I get it in my mouth, I'm not gonna get some fucking, like, where I'm from anyway, Vancouver Island, right? Like,
Yeah.
we have very clear, clean water here. And so that's okay. I'll do that. Ocean water and the amount of shit that we don't know about it and the shit we do know about it, no thanks. Like,
Yeah.
and I
I
was raised on a houseboat, and I still
you
am
were?
like, no thanks. Yeah.
Goose, can you
No.
please read this comment on the screen, please?
Can Goose please say my name so I can change my name back? Susanna says pasta correctly. Pasta,
Hey,
pasta, pasta,
pa-
pasta, pasta,
pasta.
pasta,
Pasta. Hey,
pasta,
Debbie's World. Thanks for being here.
pasta correctly. But I
Oh,
can't
hell
even
no,
remember how
snowing in
she says it. How
California.
does she say it?
She
How
says
does she say it?
Chantal says pasta. It's pasta.
I've only ever known it as pasta. I've
Yeah,
never said
she's a
pasta.
pasta. It makes
I've
me sick.
only ever said pasta. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've only ever said pasta. I've always thought that's just the way it was pronounced.
Oh, hell
Like,
no. Have a safe trip in California. Have fun.
hell no, is it going on a road
Hell yeah.
trip
I
or
hope you
something?
have a great time. It just says, bye guys. I got to get shit done. Leaving Saturday for California. Yes, we are driving.
Woo!
Ooh.
Oh, road trip, fun.
Uh,
I love
I
road
would
trips.
love a road trip right now. And when you said about rivers and lakes, Goose, I won't even go into any of those. I'm just grossed out by the thought of being in water that's dirty. And so like Mr. Bingo has been trying to get me to agree to go camping and to do it like a proper camping and bathing in creeks, and that sounds horrible to me.
Oh, really? Oh, I think
Yeah.
it depends. I think it just depends on the water. I mean, obviously, if you're from somewhere that doesn't have like mountain flowing water that has been naturally filtered coming down through, like, I mean, that's what it is. Like all of the stuff that's there is filtering it all. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
like when you see clear, like I mean, rivers that are so clear, you stand on the top and you can see the fish and the like swimming, and you can see the rocks and you can see everything happening as it's going by, like it's like glass, like
Oh,
that
I've never seen water like that in my life.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, no, like I mean that's the water I grew up with. We stand on the rocks and you can sit and just watch the trout because you can see them, like you can
Wow.
see everything. It's dead clear, like when you're looking through, but I mean it's like it's not like white sand, so it doesn't like it's not like blue water. It's like
Mm-hmm.
there's rocks and stuff, but there's no vegetation or anything. It's all clear, and that's what we used to go and inner tube down, right? And so you can
Okay.
sit on the inner tubes and just float down the. Oh, it takes hours. It takes all day. We used to just sit there and just kick our feet and tube down the water. That's why when Foodie talks about Canada, I'm like, you don't know Canada, do you? You've probably never been on a tubing trip in your life. You've probably
I want
never
to go
done.
to Canada so badly. Like the West Coast where you are looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a world class destination people come to all the time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like Tofino and the Pacific Trail and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's just so like it definitely, but it's like to me it's like the same as like people from New Zealand will say that this reminds them of home. It's just different trees, right? Like, there's so many beautiful places everywhere, but this is just happens to be the place that I was born. Like when you see some of the places like in the Philippines or Hawaii or
Mm-hmm.
like anywhere, so many places in like Southeast Asia and stuff like that, Thailand, you're just looking and going, oh my God, look at that. It's fucking like astonishing.
Yeah.
Switzerland,
When I see
you look at some of the pictures of Switzerland, you're like,
that's where I want
what
to go.
is
That's like
that?
my number one destination now, other than Italy, is Switzerland. I have dreams. I've never been to Switzerland, but I have dreams that I'm in Switzerland so often, and I have to go. And real quick, Goose Girl, please says, can you both say motto? Two girls, one flip. That's the one she said recently. I've never heard it pronounced. I don't know how Chantal pronounces it, but it's motto.
I just know motto. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it what did she say? Motto?
probably.
Oh my God.
Abby Cat. So should I assume you wouldn't take a bath in Foodie's Peeps tub? Abby Cat, straight to jail.
Oh,
Straight to jail right now.
oh,
Just please.
yeah, like, oh
Oh
God, I
God.
forgot about that. Oh, it's
You
like
couldn't pay
diabetic
me enough to do that. I'm so
yeast
skeeved
water.
out by
Oh,
germs.
sugary yeast water. Hey man, you could have probably. I bet you if you left that in that tub for like overnight, it would be mead. But the what? What? BC does mean bring cash. Emma Peel absolutely does. And Switzerland is one of it, but Norway is where I want to go. I'm so drawn to Norway, it's unbelievable. That's somewhere I
Yeah.
really want to go. Yeah.
And you're still
I mean,
working on your you're still practicing what is it?
Norwegian, not as much as
Norwegian.
Italian. I'm trying to get to where I can
Oh.
say a couple sentences to you, and I'm like, I still can't figure it out to say it as smoothly as I want to. So
Oh, we should definitely practice. We'll do I so what's how far have you gotten in your Italian lessons?
I got to where like I can order some dinner.
Jaina.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, hey, Cucurelli.
Cucurelli, thanks for being here. Oh, I love
Yeah.
Cucurelli. Again,
No,
as always, every week we have the best chat. Everyone here is just awesome.
yeah. Oh, Tony Cowboy Dog, and she chose a red bath bomb for that Peeps
Oh
video,
yes.
right?
Remember when
Remember when?
Oh,
Yes, I know you're gonna say it. Please say it. I know that I was gonna say it.
when they went to the hotel with her and Cracula, and he had the yellow bath bomb, and it looked like he was just sitting in piss.
Bitch. And then remember when she was on Longcount Live and he's like, there was a picture of you in period bathtub. Remember he thought
Yes, yes,
that? That was before she went back to fucking Canada and got high and did this pizza at Auntie Phyllis's
yes.
because she was doing the lolcow fallout after looking at your snatch in Kuwait, and she talks about all of this like it's all about the cat. Dude, you broke every morality law like fucking pinatas when you were
Yeah,
in fucking Kuwait.
yeah.
Like
Oh, gross.
unbelievable.
It really did look like she was sitting in period water. That was very upsetting, and I hate that I
It,
saw those pictures. And whoever was it, a cowboy dog? Why would you remind us? I thought you
I
liked us,
pronounced
cowboy.
syphilis wrong. Sorry, my bad, pics.
We do say encephalitis when we talk to each
We
other, or Uncle
we do.
Syphilis.
We do. I don't. I did say it wrong.
Abby Cat, you're forgiven. We will always love you. You're just an amazing person. Abby Cat, you are funny, and it's a joy. Like seeing, I guess, our regulars in chat. I
Yeah.
feel so joyful to do this every Wednesday with you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Blue Daisy. Oh, come on. You know you want to see my fat
Oh, Blue
snatch.
Daisy. Okay, now it's your turn in jail, Blue Daisy. Please.
If we have to think it, so do you, boy.
If we have to think, thanks, cowboy.
Oh shit. Oh, unbelievable. And that, yeah, like, and she talks about her being having a bubbly personality. It's like
Yeah, bubble
we
guts.
were, yeah, that's what we were talking exactly. Bubble gut
Bubble
personality,
guts shaped
but
like a bubble.
yeah, bubble like personality, but not a fucking, but not a no. Like you're not bubbly, dude. You're the most negative fucking sad sack fucking like poor me, pick me ever. Like
Yeah.
come on, man. Like
Can I take a
she would
minute, Goose, before we have to wrap up and just like mention Amber Lynn's full on kind of crashing out and how she's taking terms from like actual people with afflictions. Amber, you
Mhm.
don't have dissociative identity disorder. You don't split. You don't dissociate. Amber, stop it.
Oh god, dude, I'm gonna go off on this, but I need to just read Cowboy Dogs.
Yeah, please
I
do.
have a I have a
I have a
deep
deep
ass.
ass. One of the best lines ever uttered in Girl World.
Poutine. Oh my god, Effie. I'm Canadian, we say poutine.
Poutine.
Like
Honore, good to see you.
everybody knows. But when it comes to ALR, you don't be like, excuse me, but I was disassociating. And literally was being like so not fresh, so not fab. Like, and then all of a sudden goes off into just being a stunned dickhead. And you're like, dude, you don't just get to throw disassociating out you when Auntie fucking Tammy gave you SummerSlam fucking atomic elbow. Like
Yeah.
she I'm sorry, man. I'm team Tammy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. She can sit there and say, oh well, I don't talk to she doesn't talk to her mom doesn't talk to her, this and that's like no, Auntie Tammy made it very clear that she doesn't want to talk to any of you.
And rightfully
Like
so. Good for her.
and the way she did it, and then she goes like, "Oh well, talk about Auntie Tammy," and then, "Oh my God, so fresh! Can you believe it?" And now you can tell she's talking to fucking Corky Love Rose, and Corky Love Rose is now a member in her channel. And when you sit and you watch it, because I pasted up the yesterday, Chiboy Ilya went live, and
Mm-hmm.
he used to do these things with ALR where he had like, the wig and everything. Like he would do like full like he would be like, "Yes, this is a closing hall," and like he would do all these kinds of things, right? And
Yeah.
he has the wig and stuff, so he was doing that. And we were watching yesterday, and when you watch, she's doing a lot. She's mimicking Corky Love Rose. So if you watch ALR on that Tree Boy Ilya live stream that I was watching yesterday, if you've ever watched Rosie, you'll see that these two are clearly talking to one another. And their views are up there. I mean, let's get realistic. She usually has between 1,700 and 2,200 members only in ALR's chats,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Quirky Love Rose goes vertical just like she does. They're always going vertical right now to be able to get
Yeah.
those rhythms or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a lot of kids kind of rolling in and out to be able to get those numbers rolling up and whatever. But they are very like her disassociating. It drives me nuts.
Yep.
And
The
the
rocking
all
back
of a
and
sudden,
forth is a new thing that she's doing now. I saw. That's that's interesting. So I want to know like who Amber's watching to copy because she has never had an original thought in that gigantic head of hers.
yes, it's the same as Foodie. Foodie just whichever dick she's chasing, she turns into that. Maybe
Yeah.
she did a fucking Nazi salute for
She didn't.
the
Yes.
gingivitis donkey, right?
Yes.
And looked up for approval, right? And like that's and did fucking smoked meth, did coke, did rails the first night they met,
That's
like
insane.
just to
I'll
be
never get
associated,
over that. And yet
just
I
to
miss
be
those days.
yeah, but just to be accepted, right? And
Yes.
so you,
Yes.
if you watch like that, like I said, it's that particular one with Tribo Ilya because he does like a mimic. He's like, well, because he like pretends to be her for a while. He's like, I'm just like you guys gotta understand. I got bippity, and like, and he goes off and he does this whole thing. But when you know that Quirky Love Rose is in the chat and she's reading Rosie's
Mhm.
stuff, you can see her starting to act like Rosie does on her live streams. Like
Okay. I
you can
have to
see it
say I've
almost
never
directly
watched
happening.
Rosie. Yeah, I've not.
34 years old, fucking that
Amazing.
girl is. ALR is
Amazing.
34. That's crazy.
She's the same age as Mr. Bingo. Wow.
Yeah,
She seems a
she's
lot.
34.
If you were to tell me that she was like 18 or 44, I would believe it.
Yep. Oh yeah, totally. And that's where she
Oh my
picked up
God.
the love and the lip smacking. Yep.
Heidi, her
Oh,
fake
dude.
rocking back and forth was the most exercise.
It's true though. And you can tell she's looking at the camera trying to think of a way to victimize herself. Like
Mm-hmm.
as it's happening, as she's getting dressed down, you can see her looking at the chat. And you can see her trying to be like people be and then she's like, oh, maybe I should start rocking back and forth. Maybe I should look like self-soothing so I can call and then be it's like, dude, when you're going through fucking emotions, when you're having emotions, when you're full blown emotioning it out, you don't stop and think about self-soothing. You don't look at the chat and
No, of
suddenly start.
course
You
not.
don't. You're. If you're in full-blown panic mode, you're like that's just what you're doing. Is what you're doing. You're not quiet. You're not going. Excuse me. Can I speak now, please? And this is where like the
And that was so performative.
oh my god! And the way
If
she
the
speaks,
camera
that kind
wasn't
of like
on,
weird valley girl, kind of weird. What the
mhm.
fuck is like
Well,
that?
she is from California.
Oh my god, I forgot. She's from California.
She's from
Yeah.
California.
And
Yeah, I
yeah,
Amber is wild to me because Amber has the personality of what I would think of like a Kardashian, just like nothing in the brain, but she really thinks that she is this supermodel or something. But I recently saw those bingo pictures and I
oh
was
yeah.
blown away that she was like the girth of the wheel.
And dude, you can it's hard to believe that she must be using filters.
She's definitely using filters. Hey, Kristen, thanks for being here. I'm so glad you popped on.
Abby Cat. She was like
Abby
that girl
Cat
plays
is
I
too
was
funny.
displaying dissociation goose. How insensitive you can be,
Is
right?
displaying a new term that she has.
Yes, displaying
Oh
dissociation. Yeah.
God.
Amber faking vocal fry. Yeah, exactly. Like all of it, dude. She just all of it. And then she's like, I just was getting bombarded and I didn't know what to think. And then fuck you, thank you for your money. Ah, oh my god, this is so fresh. I can't believe it. You're like, and we're supposed to what a part of this are we supposed to respect?
Yeah.
But we have to remember ALR is a flat earther and a moon landing liar.
Oh, that's right. That's right, she
And
is.
yes, and she is a um well, she's not an atheist. I can't remember. Is she
She said she's
atheist or is
I
she
think she said she's agnostic, but like
agnostic?
she'll throw like a thank God out every now and then, but she said she doesn't believe in God.
Yeah, and but it's like literally she could have so much to talk about.
Literally.
Literally, she could be talking about whatever. But just because she just doesn't want to, because it's not fresh, it's not cute. Like
I was thinking
to
of making like a super cut of every time she said literally, but I think I would not be here anymore if I had done that. I think that would have taken me
would have never
out.
stopped.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it's
doesn't.
just waiting for the DID diagnosis to drop.
I'm
She said the
surprised she
splits.
hasn't. I'm
She said
surprised she
the
hasn't claimed it
splits.
yet. She, she does. Like truly because splitting is more of a. I know it's dissociation. I'm genuinely shocked that Amber hasn't claimed dissociative identity disorder yet, especially because it was like such a trendy thing to do with these fake disorder people like a couple years
Disassociation.
back.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And then but she's like, and then it's her aunt, and she's like, you're self-diagnosed. She's like, name one thing. And you're like, oh yeah, that sounds super bombarded and scared. Name one thing. And it's like it's disassociation. Sorry,
She is
disassociating.
Sally Fields with the knife. Sybil, yeah, Sybil's actually
Yeah,
it was a good book. It's obviously it's fictionalized. It's but people. I think there are people who do have dissociative identity disorder. It's very rare, but I'm friends with an author who put a book out about her dissociative identity disorder, and I believe her. And I've had chats with her, and yeah, it takes extreme trauma under the age of 7, I believe, to actually have that split. I'm no expert on it though. But it is fascinating what the mind can do. And
so yeah, to take care
Amber's
of
mind
itself.
can't do anything.
Absolutely.
Yes, to protect itself.
Yeah, and like Abby, please play for me. I totally don't believe in God though, guys. Like it's like the whole thing with her. Question: do you think Amber
Yes.
and Emily are still? Yes, I
Yes.
do. I do. I think it was
Absolutely.
all done to generate up some stuff because she was getting pretty boring behind Foodie there for a little bit.
Mhm. Yep.
And then now everybody is kind of talking about ALR because let's get realistic. Foodie's an idiot. Like
Mhm.
Foodie's just an idiot. She chose all this shit. If there wants to be 3 sleazers that want to pay for her fucking life for the rest of her, like whatever, fucking idiots, whatever. Anybody who supports, like, I mean, I understand trolling, but like, if
Yes.
you have to buy a fucking membership and a super chat to troll, then you're a part of
Yes.
the problem. So,
That's right.
like, make a channel or fucking do something. You don't even have to use your face. You don't have to do nothing. You can use voice changers, AI voices, or text to voice, whatever. Like, make a channel and say what it is you have to say without
Mhm.
putting money out and supporting this shit. Because
Absolutely.
when she has how I can't remember how much ALR's membership is, but I think it's $4.99. So it's like
Oh, okay.
$5 a month. She has 2,000 people in her fucking chat.
That's a lot of money. My goodness.
And that's just the memberships. That's not the super chats. That's not all of the cash apps or whatever that she's probably getting, or the because she's the same as Foodie, the amount of ads. She'll just put every ad on.
Okay. I thankfully I have premium, so I would lose my mind if I had to see an ad.
Yeah, it was $9.99.
Oh, geez.
Like penny of you for or a membership. Yeah, exactly. Like it's unbelievable. She has a perfect cover for abusive crap. She behind her trend DID. Yeah, and you can tell when they're and all exact. You can tell when they're watching TikTok
Mm-hmm.
because Foodie and ALR will both quote unquote organically start talking about the same subject, but they don't talk about one another. Now with
Right,
the
right.
subjects that Rosie talks about all the time about, oh my god, poor me, I'm so broken and I never want to fix myself. And ALR now are because they both talk to each other, they're now helping one another's channels out. And food, and like I understand it's vertical views or whatever, and
Mhm.
however long people aren't watching all the way through or whatever.
Mhm.
But Quirky Love Rose gets like 64,000 views.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like
Pix did the math.
there's
Thank you, Pix.
and so it's holy shit.
Yeah, and then I guess minus the 30% that YouTube takes. But
But like
that's still a
I don't
chunk.
know, but do they take 30% for memberships too?
Yes.
I guess imagine it's 30% from everything.
Yeah, 30% from everything. Oh boy, it's tough.
Yeah. And like it's I just that's the thing. Like list like I understand, but they're depending on it. They rage bait on purpose. That's what they're doing. They're
Mhm.
like rage bait, and if you want to tell me off, $9.99. You want to tell me off $4.99. You want to tell me off $2.99, and you got to throw me super chats too.
Absolutely.
So like
Absolutely.
they're
And the
just
Queen in
being like,
Yellow, yeah.
yeah,
ALR is a slap in the face to anyone who's had a shit childhood.
yep,
100%. You're not as unique
1,000%.
as you think you are, girl. Get help and grow the fuck up.
And think,
Absolutely.
but preach, Queen in Yellow, preach. You're not. They're everywhere. There's an ocean of people that have had problem childhoods and have had problems and have diversity and strife and tragedy in their lives. Like
Hmm.
an ocean. Everybody has had some kind of damage, dude, and traumatic shit happen to them.
Oh
So
yeah.
like
Especially
it's
those of
how
us who
you
have grown
choose
up.
to be about it, right? And
Yes.
these guys are fucking manipulative assholes and greedy fucking selfish fucks. How
Yeah.
else do you get to those sizes without being greedy?
No, absolutely. You have to be just a greedy, awful person.
And you
It's like
have to
the
have it be
Augustus Gloop.
funded. Food's not cheap, dude. Like, how
Hmm.
the fuck are you even affording
Food
that?
is just very expensive, especially here. And I doubt that Amber is eating healthy here. I mean, we saw, wasn't it not too long ago when she accidentally turned the camera around and there was a massive bag of McDonald's behind her, like filled to the brim?
Yeah, yeah,
That's where the membership and super chat money is going, fam. It's going to feed her.
yeah. And that, I mean, that's at the end of the day, you're not maintaining those kind of calories without the money to do it. Like I watch what they're doing, and I'm like, dude, I don't eat that much in a fucking week.
Yeah,
Like what is happening right now? Like
that's right.
that's the basically what it is. Like what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
But I mean that the ALR is a whole other subject. Like she's
Hmm.
like that's probably something we'll have to talk about next week maybe.
I would love to. I need a break. Chantal is just boring now. It's not even that I'm horrified by what I'm seeing. She's just so boring, and she's only on, like
Oh,
you said, like 11 minutes a day, and it's cutting out constantly. And her Chantal's channel is gonna be dead really soon if she keeps this up and doesn't go somewhere where she can get good Wi-Fi.
absolutely. And then she's like, "Oh, I don't, I just want to be with my family. I could care if I live in a mud hut. I didn't care if I don't. It doesn't
Sure.
matter. And he doesn't want me to do YouTube anyway, and all this kind of stuff." It's like, okay, well, if you're not sitting on your ass for hours yapping and saying you're calling it a job, then he's going to expect you to be in the kitchen, or he's going to
Yes.
expect you to be doing something else. So go ahead, don't do YouTube. See if I give a fuck. Not me. It doesn't make a difference to my fucking day. Okay.
No, not at all. I
Yeah.
wish they both would learn gratitude and, like you said, reciprocation, just giving back, some symbiosis. It is sad to me that the people who are doing their best for them are getting nothing in return but grief.
Oh, absolutely. Exactly. Nothing but grief. Exactly.
Hmm.
The girl, please. I was miserable at 220 plus pounds. I don't know how they got around being flippant and smug at 20, at
I'll never
450 and
understand it.
600.
Yeah.
I can't understand it either. And food aggressive. Exactly. It's like, I don't. And the thing is that if everybody around them said, go get it yourself,
Hmm.
how would it happen? If there wasn't DoorDash, you think that Foodie or ALR would exist? Like without enablers? Like
No, not at
how is
all.
Foodie gaining weight in a fucking war zone where there's food insecurity?
That like I said before, this that styrofoam container of food shook me. there was so much in there, and it was all beige and deep fat fried. I don't
And
understand.
she was eating it out of the fucking container,
While like laying down.
that, you know, and yeah, a lot of people, but quirky love rose to me is the it's the level of, if you, everybody that wants that, that wants you to feel sorry for them, that wants you to do this, it's like, listen, I can feel sorry for somebody who's having a moment of weakness, a strong person who's having a moment of weakness.
Absolutely.
But I cannot I cannot feel sorry for somebody who lives in their weakness and doesn't show any strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. And that's
Yes.
why I can't, Port Dear Love Rose, I find her insufferably annoying. I know she's been very problematic. She's I have no, and I find her fucking insufferably annoying. Like her,
I've yet to watch her. I don't think I'm going to.
oh
I don't need
yeah,
another cow.
and there's a shit ton of lore, dude. There's so much lore for her, but
Oof.
but she, when you listen to her and she does that kind of like, yeah, well, whatever, and she does that, that anybody who speaks like that, I'm
Ew.
just like, I got nothing to say to you. I
And she's in
can't
her
imagine
30s?
sitting across, uh, having a and she lives at her parents' house, like,
Oh.
and she's got, her parents are there, but they kind of travel around, I think, so they're not there all the time. But she's constantly cooking on a fucking kitchen chair, and it's like, and she tries to be quirky and fun, and she's trying to she gets to drink some wine and wears stupid hats and whatever, and you're like, but
She wears
you're
stupid hats.
yeah, she does. She wears like
That's her
stupid.
gimmick.
Yes. And
Oh
you're like, and
God.
you're just sitting there going, I look and go, I know, I'm sorry, I'm going to go hang out with my dog. This is just way, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I can barely stomach Foodie, and I don't even keep up with her right now. Scatbot's the one that's getting under my nerves. Who gives a fuck about Foodie?
Yeah,
Scatbot
he's
thinking he's pretty
disgusting.
fucking cool. And,
Oh, calling her
and,
a good girl. I really
oh,
just down
oh,
below the Sahara down below. That is disgusting.
oh, God, every fucking vagina in the world fucking puckered up and dried up, immediately sealed shut. Fuck. Like,
I didn't
oh,
see that James did a parody. Is it James Brightman girl, please? Because if so, I'm gonna run and watch that because we love James. He's just the best.
James did one of Rosie. I did not know
I
that.
have to go look.
Yeah, exactly. Heidi. Quirky Love Rose stopped her feeder porn because it wasn't lucrative anymore.
Oh my God.
Rose. Yeah,
Ugh.
that's what I mean, right?
Hey, Curse with
But
the
these are
Traveler, no
all
worries.
subjects. These are all subjects for another time, really, because I am itching to go out and
Yeah,
check
I was just
water.
gonna say, I feel like I could feel your anxiety if I have to go
Yeah,
talk to the
yeah, yeah.
overlords.
I gotta go check the horse's
I
water.
know, I
Is
feel
like,
it. Like
it's
I
driving me
catch your
nuts.
vibes.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely got to go and check. And so, but so again, thank you to everybody that is in here, has been in here today.
Truly, thank
Flirping
you.
is nothing without flirpers. You guys are the best. Please subscribe to all the channels of all the awesome creators that we have come in and
Yes,
out of
please.
here.
We
It's so
appreciate you
amazing,
all so much.
so much. And just we'll see you around the community. I'll be hopping in and out of places while I'm feeding and stuff.
Yeah,
So
and I
thank
think
you
we
all.
didn't we were supposed to do a bonus live and we didn't, so let's do it in a couple days if that's cool with you, Goose.
Heidi, Heidi, my pushy accent. My pussy actually fell off. Just, see, Blue Jean. See what's happening. I have to see now. Now I'm not. Now this is a actual injustice of spider, so I have to go to be able to do that. But yeah, thank you
Thank you
all. Yeah,
all. Thank you all so much.
Moonbeam Mixed Swine, another good channel, please. So cute. She's just adorable. Like such a good channel.
And
And
Blondie, thank you so much always, Blondie, putting links and doing this amazing
yes,
modding for us. We truly appreciate
the
you all
super
so
mod,
much.
man.
Thank you. Just amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Know
We'll
you're
see you soon.
appreciated, and
Yes.
be well. You bet. Have a good
Yep.
one, guys.
Take care. Hail Satan.